Boom. We're live. Another episode of Monday Night Truth. We got Scott Burton from Burton's Beard Reviews here. Back for another episode. Yeah. I think how many times have you been on? I think it's in total appearances, it's got to be at least 3 or 4.
I've been on with the first. Yeah, I've been on once, and then I think the last time I was on was with Mike from Detroit Grooming. I think.
Hold
Are
up.
you-
Let's
Oh wait, no, wrong. I'm wrong. We had Mike from Magic City, and then we had Mike from Detroit Grooming.
right. Yeah.
And
So yeah, that's right.
this will be
Yeah.
this will be my fourth appearance on the
Hey,
Monday Night Truth.
that's awesome. Hey, what's up, Noah? What's up,
Noah,
Mario? Thanks for coming in. What's up, Steven?
Steven.
Yeah, and now I'm curious. Let's fact check this because
Let's fact check this.
it's been at least 4.
It has been. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Always good times. Always good times.
100%. Like I remember the first episode, like the first time we ever actually talked like this, it was like 3.5 hours long.
It was very long. It was very,
Yeah.
very long. Good times for sure. 100%.
Yeah, 11 months ago. Yeah, 2 hours and 48
man.
minutes.
11 months ago, look where we are now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, hold on. Let's pull up the video and see how our setups have changed. Hold up, let's see. I don't know. I don't have the sound on, but
Glasses have changed definitely for me. Still wearing
Yeah.
a hat though. Still wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Am I wearing the same one? No, I'm not. No, I'm
No.
not. That was my custom made dad beard hat. Which
Yeah.
the amount of looks that you get from having a hat like that, everyone's like, "What?" Especially when you're wearing a mask in public, no one knows what you're talking about, right? So you're
Yeah,
like,
100%.
What?
Yeah, like look at my mustache, how long my beard was there. It's crazy.
It was so square. You had so
Yeah.
square. Whereas mine, it's like it's still kind of like that, but it points down. My sides do that. But
yeah, man, 11 months ago, so crazy. I still have the old logo background. You're still back with the beard products behind you there.
I really did like that look for a little while. I feel like if I had like 6 shelves going down, the sides.
Yeah, totally.
Then I'm like, oh, that might be cool, but I don't have enough product to have 6 shelves. So
soon enough.
at some point, maybe.
Yeah.
How is everyone doing in the chats? How can I see these chats? I need to see these comments.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can see it.
3K
What's going on, everyone?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ken? What's up, Noah? Thanks for coming in. Hey, what's up, Russ? Sweet. Yeah, I got some people in the chat. But yeah, and this was round 2, March 8th.
Oh, with Walt. Yeah, that's right. Walt.
That was a
Walt
fire
was in
episode.
There too. That was good too. That one was very
so
long.
good.
How long was that? It's 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Yeah.
Drinks. And look, I'm wearing the shirt. Look, I got the same shirt.
Hey,
Come on. Can't change it up. Can't let go.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's 2 so far.
Yeah. And then I think the other one was with Mike. I think that was it.
Yeah. Magic City, and then
I always love those ones. That was I honestly like, and we had station where we looked like we were like broadcast. It was like TSM broadcasting.
Yeah, totally.
just the way that it lined up, it wasn't for some reason it just came out like that.
Yeah. That was a good episode, and that was basically an hour and a half.
Look how much I trimmed my beard too. I trimmed it.
Oh yeah, whoa.
I forgot that I did that.
Why
did I do that?
Streamed live on March 19th. Yep.
Wow.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Crazy. Tony.
Hold up. Noah's got a question. How many different companies have you tried, and how many products do you own?
Ooh, fun fact on that one is during the Zoom meetings with my youth group, I had them do a competition where they had to see how many bottles I had on my shelves, and I counted out. So there's 165, I think.
Yeah.
And so I would say I would say probably like you just have to divide that by half. I think
Yeah.
that's how many companies I've tried. So
Yeah.
quite
So
a
it's
few,
165 beard oils, or with the butters and balms too.
Just the oils. That's it. Butters. I
Okay,
don't
so
know how many I have.
yeah, so you're probably pushing 200 in total, I would guess.
Yeah.
Moving in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, closer to that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And then for me, I've tried, I think it's close to 40 companies at this point. And then I think as of today, I have actually just did a count recently. I have 221 products, but then I've also given away like probably close to 50. So like in total, I've probably used like almost like creeping towards 300 products, which is kind of mind blowing. But obviously, we did our 27 trade.
Yeah.
A couple of people.
When you get an order from Barbudo, they just like they gave you like 150 products. So
yeah, for real, that was crazy. Like,
my word.
Like it was like 6 or 7 oils. Like they asked like what scents I wanted to try, and I gave them like 3, and I opened it up, and I'm like, there's like 7 oils here, plus a comb, plus stickers, like
they go all out.
Count. Yeah. But yeah, no, most definitely. I actually have my review for Barbudo dropping pretty soon. I don't think it's this week because I'm doing another reaction video on Friday, and then so it'll be, and I think 31st, and then it'll be in the next couple of weeks. And I did just drop a video on.
No, goodness.
Maybe 10 companies got maybe 50 products. You just started in late August, so it's. Yeah, like I've been at this for, and Tony brings up a good point. Yeah, Mudcat loaded you up also. Yeah, 100%. Like, where are they at? They're on this shelf here, but I've also given. I think I gave you one of the Mudcat oils, if my memory's correct.
Yeah, you did. I also have their. I had the beard balm. I think that you gave me.
Right. So. Yep. Yeah, I like their balm, and all their products in general are really, 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 really solid. Like.
I haven't tried any yet from them. I'm just like, I honestly, like, as soon as you gave me like the Chesapeake one, I've been devouring that. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, like I missed out so much on Chesapeake, and I should have jumped on that sooner. Now Alley Cat, I guess, but I'm like, man, like I gotta try Alley Cat now because this is so good. But Mudcat, that's my next one. Actually, I did try the one that you gave me was Bearded Brothers, right? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Beard Brothers. Yep.
Beard Brothers, right? And I tried that one actually the other day. I liked it. It's got a.
It was the I gave you lemon vanilla, right? I think that's what it was.
Oh, honestly, it's a sucker. Like it's like those suckers you get at the grocery store, or like they give you at like the dentist, or not the dentist, but like the doctor's office or something.
Yeah.
100%. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, this smells so good. This smells so good.
Totally. Yeah,
I'm rocking.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and then I've got 6 coming from Magic City pretty soon. They're 3 newest scents, so that's going to be another 6 products. So I'm going to be right on the knocking on the front doorstep of 230, which is just mind blowing to think about.
And you know what's crazy is that like you have so much of their butter, and I find like those 4-ounce jars.
Yeah,
there's just so much, right? Like you can't use it all. Like
100%. You guys tried Jace?
Have I tried Jace? No.
I've heard good things though. I've talked to Jay a couple times, but haven't tried him yet. Next question: how many Canadian companies have you tried? That should be easy to answer. Oh, that's a good question.
I've tried Lumberjack Creations. They're a company based in Cambridge.
Yep.
Another company called Waterloo Mains, based out of Waterloo. Trying to think. Bush. I just did a review for Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Who else? Oh, Willy Wizard, Obby.
Obviously,
shout out to Tyler. Where's Tyler? Like, where's that crazy guy?
I'm sure he'll pop in at some point.
Yeah, I hope he does. I'm trying to think who else was another Canadian company that I've tried. I guess you could say like Sussex. Yeah, I forgot about Sussex.
Yep.
They're really good. East Coast company. Bearded Nomad. They're based out of Hamilton. I'm trying to think of who else is on my list here. I'm just looking at my shelf trying to figure it out. Oh, it's the hold on a second. Yeah, the one company here called the BIG company.
Okay.
They're a company based out of Toronto.
Nice.
Oh, and then the other company that I have been currently working on is the I believe their company is called Maintained. It's
nice.
like the build your own.
Yep.
Yeah. So in total, I've tried quite a few actually, which is really nice. So
yeah, let's see what's happening in the chat, and then I'll answer. Magic City is amazing. Facts, 100%. Really, really good stuff. Tony said Jay's is phenomenal. Nice. Jay's doesn't ship to Canada. That's why. Yep, true. Talk to him about that. Looking forward to trying Jay's. Nice. Yeah, and then Noah, to come back to your question. So I've tried Woolly Wizard Beard Co., Beardo Beard Co., Razor Toss Beard Co., Unruly Beard Co., Trench Town.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Trench Town and Unruly, courtesy of you. Barden, Urban Beard Co., Short Hills Beard Co. Yeah, so I've tried 8. Yeah, so 8 Canadian companies for me. Toronto's a banger. That is true. Yeah, my
and Burton, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Burton, yeah. So there's quite a few. There's quite a few companies in Canada.
Yeah, and that was one of my goals at the beginning of last year was to try more Canadian companies, and I'm up to 8 so far. I've only reviewed 2 of them, Woolly Wizard and Beardo, but I'm going to be filming my Razor Toss review pretty soon.
Oh, speak of who's here.
What's up, Mike?
Wow, Mike. Oh my goodness gracious. I haven't talked to Mike in so long. I thought I figured he just forgot about me. That's what I thought. I thought he's just like, nah, it's okay. I got Jordan. That's the only Canadian that I need. That's the only one I need. Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah. Toronto up there on the shelf. Michael out with Magic City, so good. Like genuinely,
Jordan, you gotta have to send that over to me. I gotta try this T-Dot. I gotta try the T-Dot oil.
I have an idea. We could do what we did with Octane, because I'm almost out of my little Havana beard oil, and I want to get another bottle of Toronto. So might have to talk. Make something happen. So you can get your hands on Toronto, because it's so good. Support more Canadian companies. There isn't enough major of them. Definitely need to get more. Cut Woolly. Yeah, nice. Woolly Wizard's awesome.
Honestly, Tyler's got a great beard butter. It's a it's just such a nice soft, like, I guess he wouldn't call it a poured butter, right? It would be like more like a whip butter ish.
I don't know, because it's heavier. Like,
yeah, it's true. But it's got like that whip kind of feel to it, but like, it's really nice. It's really, really nice stuff.
Yeah,
and his scent profiles too. Like, he's got a lot of unique ones, but like he's also got some really solid ones as well too. Mm-hmm. Someone asked me a question. Sorry, I saw it and then I missed it. Russ.
Yeah, 100% you have.
More than likely. Yeah. More than likely. I was I think I was
That's all good. No stress. I'll just order it. Maybe me and Scott will do a joint order.
You can never get enough of it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and Little Havana is still to this day is like one of my favorite scents that I've ever used. And the oil, I'm almost out of the oil, and I'm sad about it. So it has to be.
Jordan, it's funny actually. It's actually funny that you say that, because I have the bottles that you lent or that you sent over to me.
Yeah.
So I got the old cutter. Super stoked to try that one. Yep. What did I call? I said cutter.
Yeah.
Oops.
Another cutler. Yep.
And then the Vizcaya.
Yep.
Love it. Oh, this and the butter was so good.
Yeah.
So delicious.
And avoid UPS. Always get hit with duty free. That's facts. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that was one thing I think Mike and I talked a little bit about on the chat that we had, which you guys know was going. What?
Yo, Mike.
Come to Toronto. We can hang out.
I'm saying. That would be fire. I can
Alberta of all places to go and visit right now.
Yeah. The worst winter in Canada.
Mike, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Like you go from like hot, humid Miami.
Yeah, that's what he said. Not
to
excited
like
about the freezing temps. Yeah.
oh dude. I had a friend of mine, his name was Jose, and he went out, he got a pastoring gig out in Manitoba. It's like years ago. And Jose has never been out like in that type of cold before. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. I think I'll be okay. And I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, he's like, well, I don't know. Like the cold, I don't know. It's kind of, he lasted, I think, like a month. Like he's like, no, I can't do this. He's like, I'm done.
Valid.
I'm like, you should probably go visit it first before you decide to move out that way.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
No, Saturday, both in the GTA. Yep.
I'm gonna freeze.
Yeah. Just subscribe to Burton's Beard Review. Hey, there you go.
Hey, thanks, Russ. Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, links down below in the description. If you haven't subscribed to Scott, definitely do that. Lots of cool videos.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. We got a new setup here, so I got some new reviews coming out shortly. Nice. But with two kids and life.
That's right.
You're kind of like, oh, it's just time management on it. But
yeah,
my goal now from now on is if I can make a review that's under 10 minutes, then I can crush this. But if I go like anything longer, it's gonna take me forever.
Yeah.
So
60 Fahrenheit is freezing.
Yeah. Mike, you're sick. You're sick.
That's 15 degrees. That's like I was living up north in Muskoka a few years ago, and the first day it hit above zero. I think it was 2 degrees. I was out in bare feet, t-shirt, and shorts.
That's like sweater weather here.
Celsius. Yeah. Yeah, so Scott's IG is v.scott.burton.
There's a fun fact.
Ooh.
Well, there was also another Scott Burton where I was located. He was another youth pastor. So when I got back on IG, I'm like, well, I gotta separate myself so no one gets us confused. So with the Scott Burton, I'm the Scott Burton. So
yeah, there it is. It's at -20 yesterday. It's -4 today. I was in a sweater and jeans, totally fine. Yep, 100%.
Yeah. Man, honestly, I know Noah can probably say this, but man, when that -25 showed up out of nowhere, I was terrified. I was like, I'm not prepared for this. I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, it's
at all.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it was. Yeah, Mike said you guys are crazy. Hey, I don't know. I've been here my whole life. It is what it is. Like, I would like to go somewhere warm for a bit, but
Yo, this guy's calling us crazy, but there's like hurricanes and stuff in their area, man. Come on, like, are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to me that you want to live somewhere where it's like, yeah, there could be a hurricane. It could show up. Any given point, it could show up.
You're Canadian. Got it. IGDM just got. Oh, nice. There you go.
Nice. Appreciate it, Russ.
Yeah, most definitely. What's I forgot to ask earlier, but what's everybody rocking in beard? Let me know.
I'm currently using Nightfall by
Copper Johns.
Johns. Yeah, that cologne scent, man. Woo!
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it was a little like I liked it, but it was a little too strong for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I have one from Ruddy Man. They're one of their cologne scents.
I think it's the aquatic one, right? It's like it's got a moose on it.
Midnight. It's this one.
Oh, okay.
It's like super cologne head cologne. Actually, raincoat. Hey, there you go. Let's go.
Mike's like, I wore it for the special occasion.
So good. Mike, if you want to hop, if you're free to hop on, I'll send you the link. Just let me know.
Oh, Mike, is he gonna join? Oh
I
dear,
haven't
here
talked
we
to Mike
go.
in so long, like this.
Now,
I messaged
I'm
him
definitely gonna be here for 6 hours. I have a lot of that. I have a lot of questions I have to ask that man. I'm just joking.
Yep. Leave the Tampa Bay area. We're heading south. Okay, nice.
Cool.
Frosty from.
Oh, so Russ, are you from Tampa Bay? I was gonna, because now we're seeing Tampa Bay. I'm just curious if anyone's a big football fan here. How do people feel about the Tom Brady? How is everyone feeling about Tom Brady?
Apparently that was fake news.
Shocked. Was it?
Like, apparently,
okay.
yeah. Like I just saw earlier today that he's like, nah, it's not.
Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible. Can't now.
I mean, whenever you're done, we'll probably still be on. Let's be real. Yeah, just let me know.
Absolutely.
Gotta chat soon.
Yeah. Oh, if that's fake news, then that's terrible. Because I was like, what? There's no way he's done. Can't be done.
No, he's not. It's fun. Also funny that Mike popped in when I just happened to be rocking the Magic City. Yeah, he's
big Bucks fan. Yeah, there you go, Russ. There you go.
Bay Area Oil Pro. Nice. I haven't tried Bay Area. Like, I want to try them at some point just for the packaging. Like,
I heard their packaging is insane. Like,
it's gnarly.
Like really good stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't use the word insane to describe a company, but I heard it's pretty awesome.
Hold up. Let's see. I'll pull up the website here because and they ship to Canada. It's expensive.
Oh, do they? Yeah. Well, I think you and I can both agree, and I know Noah and anyone else here who's a Canadian can probably say it, but like the shipping from the States is just crazy. Like,
it's horrendous. Like, yeah,
like you're like, oh great, the product is like $26 like for an oil, and then obviously that exchange rate changes, but then it's just that stupid international shipping that's just like, well, I might as well have a friend in like Sarnia or something like that who has a PO box and just be like, hey, like, can you just go and pick this up from your, like you might as well just get like have a PO box in the States and then just drive down and pick it up, Yeah,
honestly, that's carrier blend is better than. Oh wow, there you go, amazing stuff from Matt. Nice. It's too much. Yeah, shipping is ridiculous. Gotta try Bay Area still. Yeah, I've heard good things, but hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find a photo of his.
I think there's another company.
Here we go.
Right? You ever tried them before, Jordan?
I've heard they're not good.
No, I didn't mind it. I had the oil, but it was. I didn't really like the scent, but the feel was okay. Yeah. I think I had a review for it, but I think a lot of my reviews I started off doing were more on IG until I went onto YouTube. So a lot of my stuff before, I think I have a lot more reviews on there, but. I don't have the video anymore to actually post it on YouTube, so I'm like, no, whatever.
Yeah,
well, wasn't really planning on going on YouTube. Affiliate codes, yeah. Seriously, I think affiliate codes knock off like $2, and you're like, sweet, score.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, look at this packaging. It's actually nuts. Like,
yeah, it's really cool.
Each promise works well. Okay, there you go. That's nice. Couple that offer free shipping to us here, but you got to spend like $75 minimum. Yeah, the only one that I've seen is Fable, and I'll never order from them again. But if there were others that offer free shipping,
I actually have the I have my review. I have it recorded. I know you're not gonna like my thoughts, Jordan. I really liked it actually. I really did. I got the Captain Crimson scent. Oh, so good. It smells amazing. So good. But you should see my artwork for it. For my thumbnail. It's just like I'm a wizard. Or actually I think if anything I look like Lord Sidious, just like with like the lightning bolt coming down. So
yeah. At least it's getting used because I didn't even do the whole thing. I was like, no, he doesn't need a review from me.
Yeah. The one that you gave me was like the claws and the elf.
Yeah, the
I
two
didn't get
crystal
to, I,
sets.
well, I didn't get to try the claws one because the dropper like was like breaking off. I don't know what
Oh
happened.
no,
It wasn't your fault. Don't worry.
weird.
But I somehow I think something happened. And anyway, so I wasn't. I think I tried it once. It wasn't bad. But I always find, you know what, those scent profiles that you try and do like the Christmassy,
Hmm.
sugar cookies, all that kind of stuff. I can't do that. That to me, it's like, it's just too much sugar. That's what it is,
100%.
right? And it's
Yeah.
like I don't know, who was it? Well, Running Man has that, right? With that Los Muertos, and it smells
Mm,
like cookies. And I personally, I'm like, I really like the scent, but my wife is
yeah.
not a fan of it. Like, and
Hmm.
again, it's just because it's like it's so in your face and it smells too sweet. And like,
Hmm.
so I found that like even with Fable, like I tried their butter and the one that you gave me for them. I
Yeah.
didn't mind it. So I actually won the Captain Crimson. I won that from Dave's live stream that he did.
Okay.
So I was just like, hey, which one do you want me to try? And so she chose the Captain Crimson. So I'm like, all right. And I like the scent profile. I think it
Yeah.
smells great. Like, but their beer butter works okay. It's a little. I found it was a little.
Way too tacky.
Yeah, the texture of it. Well, I think it's that beeswax, right? It's
Yeah.
always, it's like even Bush. I never really actually said it, but I found that was another thing too. Is that like it wasn't like it was really good. I really like their beer butter, but yeah, when you add that beeswax to it, it does give it a little bit of that tackiness to it. And also, I found it was like for Fable, it's not waxy, but it kind of has like that. It just has a different texture to it, right? Like it's
Yeah.
almost like a silicone-y kind of feel. But
100%.
man, like, but it's weird because you wake up in the morning and your beard feels so soft, and you're like,
Hmm.
"This is fantastic! This is fantastic!"
Hey, what's up, Tarek? That's Tarek from American
Eric,
Beard Co. Thanks for coming in.
oh, what's going on, man? Oh, I've heard this coming before. I think
Yeah.
I've seen them around,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh
haven't I
yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
tried them
I've
out yet,
I've
but
done I've done a bunch of posts for them, and
that's where I heard you
Tarek's been
from
on my
was
stream
you.
twice. Yeah.
Cool.
Thick butter. Yeah. 100%. There's no oil.
It
Yeah.
is a
I
it
believe it.
is a thick butter. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is a thick butter
Stiff texture. Yeah. 100%.
for sure.
Make place
And
barbecue.
you know
Okay.
what? It's very much like in a lot of ways it's kind of like RDS Man, right? Like I know Jordan, you're
Yeah.
not
Like,
you're not a huge
I,
fan of RDS. I am.
although
Like I
a few months ago, I tried it again and used
yeah.
less butter, and it was a lot more enjoyable to use because I think when I
Yeah.
was using it, I was overusing it, and it was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
weird. But I
Yeah.
think I
And
think that's what it is.
yeah. Well, that's kind of like the same for Mike, right? From Magic City. Like their butter is
Yeah.
like it's got a nice thickness to it. It's got a little bit of that grittiness to it as well. So I find like you don't have to use a lot, right? And I think that's the tendency we always have is we always
Yeah.
think we have to just like our hands have to be just caked in all this stuff. We gotta scoop it out and just pour it on. And it's like, man, just take a thumbnail size. It'll do you just
Yeah.
fine. Like that
Yeah.
butter should last you like 6 months. Like
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
I'll
in your
never
mind, it should.
I'll never finish my all my Magic City butters. Like even
You will never finish it.
never, no
You
chance.
should you should just donate it to people. Just be like, here, take this. You need
I
it.
mean, so here's the thing. I gave two to you, and then gave two to my other buddy, and then I'm getting three more oils and three more butters from them here pretty soon. Tarek said, "Scotty, your beard's magnificent." There you go.
Oh, thank you, thank you. If I
Yeah,
didn't trim it, or anything like that, then I think it'd be longer. I started to see some transparency in this thing.
ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
that's,
I can't do it. I in my mind, I'm like, I want to make a video of how to trim your beard,
yeah.
but I hate doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would hate
That is
recording me
awesome.
doing a video like
Okay,
that.
yeah,
So
no,
I don't
100%.
know if I could do it. Great tattoo polish, also.
That's
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
have that. That's interesting because well, I have a half sleeve, and
Yeah.
I just so I never even thought of actually using it for
Mm-hmm.
tattoo. That's interesting.
Dropped my phone in the snow, missed like a minute. Fair. Yeah. So for example, this is my little Havana butter, and I've had this since like early last year, and it's still like half full.
It's a lot, man.
And like
it's a lot.
I've used this one a lot, and it's still, oh, that scent is so good, man. Oh man.
Yeah. No, I gave the Magic City. I can't remember which one I gave to a friend of mine. It probably was Vizcaya or Vizcaya. I always get it. What is it again? Vizcaya? Do you say Vizcaya or Vizcaya? Vizcaya. Vizcaya.
I know other people say Vizcaya.
You gotta say with authority.
But I don't think that's right. It's Vizcaya.
Yeah, but so I gave that to a buddy of mine, and I said, "Yo, you gotta try this. It's really good." And it's like
nice.
one of my. Mike was one of the first companies I actually did a review for, I think, on the channel. So
nice.
Oh, you know what? I forgot another Canadian company. Duh. Wow, so bad. I feel so bad. Unruly is a Saskatchewan company. So
yep.
Mike, if you're out in Alberta, you should go and check out Unruly. They are they've been around. I think they've only been around for like a year or so, but they've got some good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Jordan got it right. Yeah.
And they got those big, massive 2 ounce or
see that?
The 2 ounce bottles.
No,
crazy.
See Mike saying Jordan got it right about Vizcaya.
Vizcaya.
It's not. Yeah, it's not Vizcaya like some reviewers have said. It's Vizcaya.
Yeah. I think what's funny is I think I said Vizcaya or Vizcaya, and I'm like I don't know.
Yeah.
So I got it right the first time. I think Mike told me, he's like, "No, you got it right the first time." I'm like,
yeah, because you were the first Canadian to do a review on Magic City.
Yeah.
Like when they first got international shipping.
And look, and Mike didn't even want to do a collab with me. You know, how insulting. I'm just joking, Mike. I'm just joking. He's like, Mike's probably like, you know what? I'm just gonna go cook my dinner. I'm just gonna go cook my dinner and I'm gonna leave.
Oh man. In Lake Louise, so not sure how far that is civilization, but I think it's pretty far. Yeah, it's pretty far.
Lake Louise, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go out to Lake Louise. Oh man, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's beautiful out there. Absolutely stunning. Mike, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Come on.
But yeah, Scott, let's figure out doing a joint order for Magic City soon, so we can, because you need to try Toronto like ASAP.
Yeah, honestly, I would totally try in a. I probably try in a beard oil. Because I think you say it's got, what's the scent profile on that thing again? I know it's pipe tobacco.
Yeah, so it is. I just gotta remind myself because I haven't looked in a minute. Yeah, so pipe tobacco, maple sugar, peppermint, firewood, and oud.
Yeah, you got me sold
so
on
good.
Peppermint.
It's
sure.
And because I'm not crazy about peppermint, but like we were thinking about something that like it kind of ties into Canadian winter and cold, and I was like, it's got to be peppermint, but it's got to be in the background. And Mike nailed it. Like it's there, and you can tell it's there, but it's not like in your face. Maple, yeah, exactly. The maple, on the other hand, is definitely in your face.
Gotta get that sweet, amazing, tree sap. Love it. Yeah. It's so good. Nothing better. None of that.
I love the scent.
None of that corn syrup crap.
Yeah, I'm halfway through.
Was that garbage?
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that's always the thing about Magic City too, is that their oil, and you know what, I've noticed this too. Maybe it is because it's ostrich oil, right? No, sorry, am I wrong? No, it's not
ostrich oil. Yeah, you're right.
It is ostrich oil.
Yeah.
So I always found that with the ostrich oil, that like the oil, like it's like you have to use more drops in order to get the amount that you want, or
well, it's also because the drop tops are shorter because the bottles are different.
Yeah. So I almost feel like you almost have to take off the actual dropper and just pour it.
Interesting.
Oh, Mike, maybe that might be a future thing. I don't know. I'm throwing out ideas here. There's my collaboration. Just change the dropper. One of those like, well, because it's not like with, especially with the ostrich oil, like it's super thick, right?
Yeah,
So it's not like it's gonna like just like dump out,
true
super
facts.
fast.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I find like that's always the hard part is like getting all that oil out of that actual dropper.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that about Rebel as well too. The one that like because you gave me another one of those scents. Yeah. And I found the same thing. I was like, oh, an Aztec, same thing. Like kind of like that that thickness in that oil.
Yeah.
Super
100%.
cool. Super cool.
Yeah, my scent put Toronto on about 8 a.m. and scent still going. Yeah, it's a beast of a scent. Like it's really crazy. Like
I still have 6,000 droppers, he says. Well, Mike, that's your problem.
Classico. Yeah, I've tried that one. I found it was a little too. The tobacco was a little too cigarette-like for me. Kind of like Aberdeen from Chesapeake. Like I found the tobacco to be a little too much like a cigarette, which I wasn't crazy about.
Dude, that scent profile of the Poe and Cavalry.
Ah.
Oh, my word. Oh my word, that is so good. It's like black licorice on steroids. It's like, oh, so good.
You said that was Poe that you were talking about?
Oh, Poe, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Birchwood oud. Yep.
So good. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then the other one was Cavalry, which is leather and
honestly, if it's leather, I hate leather, but dang, that smells good. Well, it's like
leather
weird.
vanilla or something. I forget, but it's punchy.
It's always it's punchy. I think that's the thing about leather why I don't like it is because it's punchy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why I don't like it.
Yeah. Definitely want cigarettes with tobacco scents. You want this 100%. Yep, agreed. Yeah, like obviously Toronto's a great one with that has pipe tobacco. One that I just got fairly recently is the humidor from Hannaker, which is another.
Talk to me about Hannaker. Is that how you say it? Hannaker?
Hannaker, yep.
My accent is gonna make that sound so stupid. Oh yeah, I got me some Hannaker up in here. Saddle up, boys. Here we go.
My swag's great. I didn't think I would like. Yeah, there's some other scents that I really like. But
this is another company like everyone's raving about, and I'm like,
you need
I
this.
gotta try 100%. Them now. Is it that good?
Oh, it's so good. Like I can. There's not a ton of companies that I can just rock the oil and still like my beard still feels great afterwards. But this is one of them that I can just do oil and it's totally solid. Check out
really?
Yeah, I've checked it out before.
Ferocious Collaboration.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Just look up Ferocious Beard Co. or Ferocious Collaboration Corner. But
I don't think I've ever actually tried. I've never tried them either.
Yeah, another
Ferocious.
Yeah. But yeah, back to Hannaker. Just so good. Like right up my alley. Like tobacco and manly scents and
nice.
And this is this one's weird because it's weird, but it's cool because it's like it's kind of like a nutty tobacco. Like it's so good.
I'll have to try that out then.
Yeah, and the butter nice and soft.
Because I know Josh from Embrace the Beard Life and then All Things Bearded as well too. They all talked about Hannaker, and I'm like, I don't know. I've just again, these are all these new companies, right? That are not new. I shouldn't say they're new, but like all these, like you're hearing more and more about all these other companies, and you're like, oh man, I gotta give these guys a try. What's that? Who's that from?
The butter from Hannaker, nice and soft, nice and light,
nice,
unscented, like 0 scent to it.
Really?
Yeah, but so good. The co-wash is nice too, and the oils are nice. The butter's nice.
Yeah. What else did you get from these guys? What else did you get from them?
So from Hannaker, grab all my stuff here. I got quite a few things. So I got Naked City, which is a cologne scent. We are. Yeah. And then so Naked City is cologne, Arabian woods, oud, and Tuscan leather. So good.
Ooh, that does sound really good, actually.
Yeah. And then Memoirs is. Oh, what's the same profile on this one? Shoot. Hold on. Let's pull it up here.
What is everyone in the chat? What is your favorite? What is like your go-to beard oil and beard butter right now? What do you guys? Oof. What do you normally gravitate towards?
That's a good question.
Honestly, it's a tough one. Yeah. Especially if you have like a shelf like of just like a couple. You're like decisions. What do I do?
100%.
I feel like it's like laying out your clothes, the night before.
Totally.
You gotta choose beforehand. Like, I'm gonna wear that tomorrow.
That's what I always do. Yep, 100%. Hey, what's up, Daniel?
Daniel, what's going on, man?
Yeah, we're just talking about one of Daniel's favorite companies as well, Hannaker. He's got a affiliate code with them. WA15, I believe is the code. Daniel, correct me if I'm wrong.
Is that be 15% off or something?
Yeah.
What's their because you've ordered from them before.
Yeah.
What's your experience with their shipping and everything else kind of thing?
So it was actually pretty good. I paid for the $40 faster shipping. So it was not cheap.
No, that's probably why it got so quick to you.
yeah. I think it got here within a few days. Like it was pretty quick. Whether we got Lakeside, Bluegrass, and Merrymander, and they're all fantastic. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yo, Lakeside Lodge is like, oh my word.
Bearded Beanies talked about that one quite a bit as well. I've heard good things about that one.
Dude. I've been a huge fan of that one ever since. Well, Weather Beer was my favorite company for 2021. Yep. So and man, Corey crushed it on everything. He really did. That's a good company, man. That's a good company for sure.
Yeah. I didn't like the 2 cents that I tried in their new blend, but the feel was really solid.
You know what? It's always that back and forth, right? For people. And I think that's one of the things I always try to address in a review is like, cents or price is always going to just be whatever it is, right? It sucks, but like, that's just what it is. But like the thing that really matters the most is, does it make your beard feel good? Because like, regardless of, smell is whatever, right? Like it's, you can always change it up, but man, feel, it's got to be there.
Yeah.
Or it's not a good product. Like,
100%. Yeah, straight up. We'll take quite a few: Ferocious Copper Johns, Bayer, Beach Bum, Lux, Damn Yankee, Taylor, Blisky. Oh, nice. There you go.
I haven't tried Taylor. I've heard about Taylor before too.
Yeah, I haven't tried them either, but
no.
I've heard lots of good. Hey, what's up, Brian? Thanks for coming in.
Those are good suggestions there, Russ, though. I should definitely check those out.
Yeah, the only one out of those ones that I've tried is Copper Johns.
Man, I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
He's done well. Man.
The Graybeard butter from Copper Johns is so good.
Yo, yeah, honestly, I think even for like because I'm learning more about red hair and realizing just, man, like that beard oil does so well for gray beards, redheads. Like it just really does a great job.
Totally.
Making that beard feel really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that Paul, I tried the Poly one, and I honestly wish I had that in butter. I wish I had Polys in beard butter.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm almost out of Polys, and I'm like Tyson, please send me more. Please send me more.
Yeah.
I need it.
Hey, what's up, Kyle? What's happening?
Glorious. Notorious.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? Thanks for coming in. Their Damn Yankee Sterling series, which was released. Oh yeah, that's their Graybeard line. Yeah, I've heard people say good things.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then before I forget, I want to read off the scent profile for Memoirs from Hannaker. So it's a sophisticated blend of vintage. Oh wait, let me pull it up on the screen here. Hold up. Yeah, sophisticated blend of vintage leather-bound books, cherry tobacco, blackcurrant absinthe with touches of rich, elegant oak. So good.
Did anyone else just immediately think of Anchorman and like did anyone else think about Ron Burgundy? It's like I have I have many leather bound books. Leather bound books. My office smells of rich mahogany.
Brad said I rotate Aztec, Weird Beard, Jolly Old Fat Man, 8-Bit, Tailored, Mythical, and T3. Sprinkle of Nicholas Beardbrook's Magic City and Crushers Creations. Nice.
Nice. That's awesome.
Breaking up
I've been really looking forward to trying. I think Sean is in the process of sending me some stuff, but I have no idea. He said he's got another Canadian that he's sending stuff to, or I thought it was you that he was saying it to, or
because I've talked to him about it.
Yeah.
And he said we might be able to work something out because he doesn't officially offer international shipping. But I've said that I would love to try his stuff, whether he sends it or he sets up an international order or something.
I don't know if he ships internationally though. I think that's
he doesn't, not officially at least.
And that's the problem. Is that like I tried ordering stuff
since he when he first launched 8-Bit.
Yeah. I'm super like I've only heard really good things, and like I'm pretty I would be really excited to try like it's just artwork, right? Like it's all like it's so nostalgic.
The whole theme, totally.
Yeah. Yep. But the one that Josh did a collaboration with the Blue Devil one, I'm like for Sonic, I'm like, oh man, that looks so cool. And it smells really good.
Yeah, so this is the ingredients for the Sterling series from Damn Yankee. Argan oil, broccoli seed, kukui nut, castor oil. That sounds nice.
It's so interesting, eh? Like broccoli seed.
Nice. Yeah, the only one that I've tried with broccoli seed is Bearded Mac, I believe. Where's it?
That's another company that I keep.
So good.
I keep coming back to thinking I want to buy stuff from them.
Yeah.
And
if you do, the Truth 15 will save you 15%.
Well, obviously now I have to. I have to now.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Like especially this scent, Roaring 20s Mac is their barbershop. So good. Oh. So good.
Yeah. I like the barbershop scents. That's my jam. I like those ones.
And that's one of the other ones that I got from Hannaker is Avenue Blue, which is their barbershop scent. So good.
Oh, nice.
Pipe Drew Tobaccos, Sweet Orange and Vanilla. Ooh, nice. I go back later. We gotta get kids. Sweet, thanks for coming in, Mike. Honestly, like
Mike.
Depending on when you're back, we'll probably still be on, like I said earlier. Like it's very possible.
Maybe I don't know. I got 2 kids now. I'm tired, man.
That's true. Valid. Need to try Hannaker. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if you haven't, it's so good. Yeah, really, awesome. Really good stuff for sure. And this the Copper John's Greybeard butter, like I used it again recently.
Yeah.
So smooth. Like
now in comparison, it does look a lot smoother. Now in comparison to their other butter, what would you say is like what would you say are a couple differences from them?
I feel like the Greybeard is heavier. Like part of it could be the container, but because it's a bigger container, but I feel like it's a bit of but it breaks down just as quickly. It's a top from 8-Bit, TU Town, Pink Beach, Blue Devil, Psycho Banana, Blackberry Oud, Peach Tobacco, Tropical Leather, and Banana Split Sunday. The profiles. Ooh, nice. There you go.
Yeah, I watched Dan C's very very in depth look at 8-Bit.
Yeah,
and like talking about all the different scent profiles. I'm like, oh, banana. I'm like, that sounds interesting. I love banana. I think banana smells amazing, but
yeah,
I've never tried that scent profile before, so I have no idea what it'd be like.
Copper John's butter is more. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I'm curious. That honestly, like I've only tried their I haven't tried their Greybeard series yet, so but I really
it's
I
definitely
like
worth
their
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
I'll
like
go and check that out then.
Yeah, like I have zero like little bits of red, but zero gray in my beard, and it still works well.
Nice.
It's pretty good stuff. Greybeard line is so smooth. Yeah, 100%. Although the one thing I don't like is the dropper tops have a kind of a weird end to them.
Yeah, I think I remember I did a live on Instagram with Tyson, and we were talking about that. and it's such a unique thing that he wanted to have.
Yeah,
I can't remember why. I can't remember why he wanted that, but
yeah, I don't like it.
It's definitely different. It's like it's kind of like the hook, right? Like
because I feel like if you take it out of the that's the fish. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I feel like you take it out and it's like you might you break it if you like take it out like not properly.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, but no, it's definitely good stuff for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Tyson's doing. Yeah. Well, him and Casey both, right? They're doing a really good job on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try their. I really would like to try like their washes and conditioners.
Yeah, I want to try their wash. Yeah, 100%.
I feel like that's a direction I want to move towards more because I don't know how everyone else what their routine is like and stuff, but I probably overdo it sometimes. I've been doing a lot more now because I did a video a long time ago talking about like 2 different types of routines. It's like one with wash and conditioner and without conditioner, and then one without any of those. And like, man, I don't know. I love using wash like every day. I don't know why.
Yep, agreed. No, I'm with you.
I obviously like, you gotta be. There's probably some people who are like, you use it once a week. That's it. Like.
Yeah, no,
I love it.
So wash like every day. Like.
Yeah, I like it.
And then I'll wash
cleans out. I feel like it just like cleans out your beard, and it's already like mixing really well with all the other stuff you just put in before. So it's like it's like a double whammy, Like I love it.
No, I said Copper John's
your wash is amazing.
There you go.
I'll take your word for it now.
Corey's wash. Yeah, I had
I tried it a long time ago when he had his original. Yeah. Before he did his rebrand.
It's really it was really thick, so it was kind of frustrating to use, but like it worked well.
Thick. It was thick.
Yeah, but yeah, and that was another thing that I wanted to do last year was try more beard washes. I also want to try Beard Brothers, their beard wash. I haven't tried that yet, but I definitely want to get on that at some point. Haven't found a washer. Interesting. Aztec Beard Co. That one, so good.
Really nice.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Like 100% daily wash, like 8-ounce bottle, like so good. And obviously LCW as you know.
Dude, honestly, the LCW from Octane is like out of this world. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, man. I'm like, yo, you gotta try it. Yep. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. As soon as you got it and you try it, you're like, this is amazing. I've been using the LCW in the nitro scent, and I have all three. I have all 3 washes that I have from them. I have Downshift, and then it's the Citrafella and Nitro.
Mm-hmm.
By far, I honestly love the Nitro scent. That is unreal.
Yeah,
unreal.
Rockstar. It's hard once to rub it down, meltdown, a little more working. Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
LCW feels stripping. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why you think that because I definitely noticed that a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. But like, I definitely have noticed that and try not to use it like every day. Like, because I have so many different beard washes, so I kind of rotate through on a regular basis. But yeah, it's Aztec beard washers, hands down my favorite. LCW didn't work for me, unfortunately. Didn't like how my beard felt using it. Okay, that's fair. Yep. Yeah, I like Aztecs better than LCW for sure. Like it's awesome. Just the shipping was horrifically slow, but
Octane. I think Octane is really good at shipping.
Yeah,
because they are more of a because they are bigger, and I think they have more of a. It seems like again, it's hard, right? 'Cause it's like you know, it's all those learning things you have to go through and just building it up and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I find Octane, they just have they got a good system going there, and it's awesome. Yeah. Like 100%. You can order their stuff, and then a week later, it's going to be at your front door.
Yep.
Versus like Aztec, probably, well, actually, it was Fable when I won it. I have no idea how long it took, but I feel like it took like a month to get here, and I was like, "Is it here? Is it like I'm ever?" But I've had that with other companies too, and I don't know. it's hard. You can't blame them, right? Like,
yeah,
at the end of the day,
once it ships, it's out of their hands.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's it's always the weirdest thing too, and you can see where like when you're tracking your shipment, and like you see where they're going. You're like, why are they going all the way down here when they could just go straight up? You know, like
totally. Yep.
I don't know if I understand geography.
Yeah, definitely have to follow with the conditioner after the LCW. Yep, totally. Bearded Mac has a really good washing conditioner. That's another one that I want to try because I need more Bearded Mac's with butter because that stuff is amazing.
You're a fan of it, eh? You're a fan.
Oh, it's so good. Like
everyone, what is your favorite type of butter? Are you a poured? Are you a whipped? Are you what are the other styles that we can go for here?
I would say those are the two.
I think those are the only two. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, like
what's your go-to?
So
now good. I find with whipped butter, I personally always find that I always find it's a hassle to try and actually scoop out. Like I found that about Barbudo. That was one of my biggest problems with Barbudo's butter.
Yeah.
Was that it felt like I would just scoop it out, but then all of a sudden be like on the floor because it's so light and it doesn't have like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't have like that body that you can really work into. Where 100%. And even like Chesapeake's Beard Vitality that you gave to me, Jordan.
Yeah.
Like incredible stuff.
Yep.
But I found it so hard to scoop because you like, so scoop it and like it falls out. And you're like
100%.
So
yeah,
thanks for coming out, Tony. Appreciate it.
Octane's like 4 days max. Many fables only been giveaways for me. First one was 3 weeks now. I've got my second one almost 2 months now. Jeez.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time. Okay, I keep hearing about keep hearing about this company called Stroke, and I can't remember who was mentioned to me before, but
I've heard good things.
Yeah, I'm excited to try them out at some point. Like they got cool artwork too. It's you know what? They kind of remind me. Actually, I think the best butter that I've used in a while. And I like to do another like video on like I think I mentioned them in my top 6 beard butters.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't make it, they were definitely like close to it. I think they were on there though. But Honor Initiative. I don't know if you've ever tried their beard butter before, Jordan, but like
I haven't tried
anything.
Dude,
it is so good. It is so good. Definitely one of my favorites for sure. They've got a good one. And you know what? I have I just got the whiskey and hardtack. I got their oils. I got the the 3-pack, and man,
yeah, I remember you saying that.
I'm really enjoying that. Really enjoying that.
3 from them as well. Nighthawk,
which ones did you?
And Gambling Man.
Yeah, I can't remember. I got the snake venom because it reminded me of what was it called again from Parks and Rec? Is it called Snake Juice? Yeah, I think it's when Tom Hafford makes the snake juice. But anyways, I saw that snake venom. I'm like, that sounds sick. Like, that sounds so cool. And then I got the what was it called again? I can't remember the other two. The one's like a blue label, and it's like a very pepperminty kind of scent.
Yeah, they're wasn't that one of their Christmas scents? Hold on, no,
I don't know.
No, it was Oh shoot, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm honestly I'm a pretty big supporter of that company. They've caught my attention.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Icebreaker, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I have a
Icebreaker, yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Brian said, tend to lean towards a poured bar. I do enjoy CBG, Vitality, and Weird Beards with, but majority are poured. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good point.
Mythical Legend butters are my favorite. Just got a new one today, John Henry. Grilled peaches and toasted marshmallow. I have no interest in that scent profile whatsoever.
No, sounds sticky. Sounds too sugary.
Nope. No, thank you.
Not for me.
2 oils a day with 3 extra on the sample. Nice. There you go. That's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's the one.
You know what? I was actually kind of upset because
facts, Aldemir. Yeah,
I was kind of upset actually because I thought for the whiskey and hardtack, I thought they were gonna if you got like 3 oils or something like that. I can't remember what it was. You order so much, then you would get a free like their Santa beard oil, and they didn't send it, but they sent me a sample one. I think it's like the Raven or something.
Okay.
It smells really good. I was like, oh, man, I really want to try that Santa Claus one because it would just be like straight peppermint and like
totally.
Yeah, those are my go-tos. I love peppermint. So
yeah, code Glorious to save 10% on stroke. There you go. That's awesome. 30 cents on my butters because I only use butter knife. Okay.
Shameless promotion going on here from Glorious. If you use my discount code,
it's all right. It's Glorious Beard. He has permission. That's the homie. Smooth melts instantly. Yeah, true. Santa's beard that I wasn't expecting, and it's amazing. Okay, nice. There you go. Nice. Honestly, so good. I love Nighthawk. This one is awesome. It's leather, tobacco, and musk.
Cool.
Like, all right up my alley. And then Gentleman's Cut was pretty good. It's fairly subtle. And then Gambling Man, I wasn't in love with like so far. It kind of just reminds me of Poe from Chesapeake, like the Birchwood Oud kind of type of scent. Like it's supposed to be a cologne scent, but it's not what I was expecting. So I'm not. Yeah, it's wild cypress, sea salt, oud, leather, amber, and frankincense. I'm not crazy about it. But
it's an interesting scent profile, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely a good feel. Really cool labels and bottles as well. And the beard butter is pretty. It's definitely a heavy poured butter. Like this has some weight to it.
Oh yeah. Nice. Like, how are your thoughts so far? Yeah, it seems like you only tried it a little bit, so.
Yeah, I've used it a few times, but I like it. I would say I like Hannaker's butter more than Whiskey and Hardtack's, but just because Hannaker's is a bit lighter.
Yeah.
But I definitely do like Whiskey and Hardtack's as well. The feel's really solid.
Yeah.
I also have their wash and conditioner, and I think their conditioner
and how's that?
might be my favorite conditioner that I've used because it's thick enough that it's not super watery, but it's not like so thick that you have to like squeeze the bottle to get it out. And they have the pump tops on them, which is super cool.
Honestly, I'm a big fan of these pump tops. I think those are super efficient.
Yeah. So on the wash and conditioner, 100%. I don't love them on a beard oil, but I know in your bush beard review that you did recently, I'm not crazy about the pump tops.
You know what? It's always going to be it's always based on your preference, right? Like I know I'm a goof, right? So like I always like knocking over stuff, like just clumsy. So for me, I'm like, it's actually kind of nice because it saves on the whole spillage.
Yeah,
which is great, right? It's like an extra restrictor cap. But I totally know what you're saying. Like sometimes with the pump drops, it feels like it's always hard to tell how much.
Totally.
Again, because it's like your mind, it's like your brain tells you this, right? Like a dropper size is enough, right? Because it gives you that amount. So you have to really retrain your brain to think, okay, like, well, how much, how many pumps should I use, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, then you're just guessing at that point, and it's like determining, and then going from there. But I can see. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I feel comfortable ordering butter from the South is in the winter. Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Seriously.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
I've ordered some butters before where melted in our heat, and I'm like, crap, this sucks.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. No, it's super upsetting or when you can tell that something leaked, and it's like, oh no. Like when I ordered from Copper John's before Christmas,
okay,
I got the box, and as soon as I picked it up from the post office, I could see on the outside of the box there was like a dark strip along the side of the box, and I was like, oh crap, something leaked. I opened it up, and sure enough, the Bayou bourbon that he included with my order the bottom completely shattered and like popped off, and the whole thing emptied because I guess some idiot from USPS just like tossed somewhere, and the way it landed, it just obliterated the bottom, and the entire bottle leaked out. Thankfully, everything else was fine, but that bottle got destroyed.
Yeah, that's a shame, eh? That's a shame.
I was upset. I'm like, man, like. Although he also included angler's code, and that's
okay. Seriously, come on, you gotta admit that scent profile is so good, right? Come on.
Yeah, I was surprised because I don't like orange, and this has.
I mean, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me, but that right there has got to be like the best scent I've ever had. That
wow,
it's so good. I love it.
Yeah, like
okay. Personal preference on that. No. If everyone's like, this guy's out to lunch.
No, I've heard a lot of people say the same thing, and
it's so different.
Devin's the homie. I talk to him a lot, and we get along pretty well. So I had to. That's obviously his collab. Kind of see his logo there, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like.
No, it's really good.
Blood orange, lime, agave, golden oud, and myrrh.
What is this? What is this? From Aldemir. He said exactly. That's why I just ordered Grave and Garden Butter. Who is that? Grave and Butter or Grave and Garden? Who's that?
From Bay Area Beard Co.
Oh, okay. Sorry, from Biblical.
It's new series that they started recently.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that.
You okay, buddy? My dad just poked his head in to see if I was good.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hi, Dad.
But yeah, I was surprised by this one. Angler's Code. Like it's really good.
It's awesome.
Even Last Cast from Copper Jones as well, because it's definitely a sweeter scent, and as most people know, I'm not crazy about the sweeter scents, but this is another one that surprised me. Coconut, acai, creamy vanilla, and sugar, which somehow I ended up liking it. Like despite that, like on paper, that's not a profile that I would like, but it just like I couldn't wear it every day, but once in a while, it's like this is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely. But what have been some companies that you've been enjoying more recently? You've kind of either like haven't tested before, that you just got in recently, or that you've had for a while and stopped using and then gotten back into using?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Well, obviously, like most of the stuff that you lent over to me, I've really been enjoying the Chesapeake stuff. But I would definitely say, I don't know. I'm going back with like I'm always a big fan of Husky, and been using a little bit of like Artiest Man here and there too.
Yeah, cool.
But man, stuff that I've been going back to, I think it's been a lot of like Copper John scent profiles and like using a little bit of like the Beard Octane as well. So it's always a kind of like a mixture. But I've really been actually wanting just to enjoy using like the company from Bush, like their stuff. Just really trying to really enjoy supporting the Canadian company and using them more often, right? But it always depends 100%. On your like I said before, like you kind of have to lay out your clothes the night before, so you kind of know what you're going to be wearing. So it's kind of the same thing. Like I have to look at and go, I'm going to wear that tomorrow because that's going to be amazing. So
yeah, it's funny. And then even I'll do that sometimes, like decide something like the night before and then wake up in the morning and be like, nah, I'm going to wear something else.
Yeah. It always just depends on I also, it's weird too, because like sometimes you can look at your beard and see where it's kind of at after you have a shower.
Yeah.
Or just, once you're just kind of looking at it and going like, hey, like it feels off today. So I want to fix it up a little bit. So what company is going to really, address that need that I need it for and what I want to see change. Like I straightened out my beard 2 days ago and it looks so like, I think I may have put the heat on just a little too much. Or what my method that I did was I did the whole like put your hand down and straighten it. So it looked like horrid. It looked horrid. Like And so I was like using Artius Man's butter to like help thicken that thing up and like really kind of help it. But yeah, it's always just different, right? Like every company always has a unique way of being able to address what your needs are for that, right? And like for your beard. So I find it's always tough. It's always tough to choose. And that right there was a broken bottle, ladies and gentlemen. Did he break it? Did he break it? If it was Magic City, it's okay. He's got 150 bottles from them.
Nope, both are fine.
Great question. Great question there, Aldemir. I have not tried Woolly Wizard's Shadow of Books yet. I have not tried it, but Jordan probably has. So
Yep. Yeah, I really liked it. Like, hold up. Let me grab it here. Artwork is sick. I like the scent too. It's like, because it's meant to smell like an old book. But like, it's got the lime in there as well. So yeah, sweetgrass, beechwood, leather, lime, and tobacco. So it's like, it's like an old book, but also with like a fresh kind of sweetness to it as well.
See, I for someone who reads a lot and has like we have a book on our dining room table right now. It's from like 1960. Ooh. So it's old. Cool. And like, but like it has that very old, smelling paper like feel to, and like you smell it and you're like, man, that smells. I don't know if I'd want to wear that. I don't know if I'd want to wear that. I don't know if I want to smell like an old book. I don't know, but
I don't know. I think you'd be surprised.
Yeah, well, it's you know what? Good. It's fun. It's funny. I think Tyler is like he's got these, he's got all like these like unique scent profiles, and you're like, I don't know if I tried that, and then you try it, and you're like, he's a genius. Like he just put that all together.
That's the thing. Like I have a sample of Fireside Bandit, which is peach and campfire and some other stuff. I don't like peach, as I've made very clear, but I like that one. Like it's really, really good. Yeah, so Aldemir, I definitely recommend it for sure. And Noah said,
nice.
Said to get my Alley Cat, another UPS issue I ordered on launch night. It just got lost in the system, so I resent it. But a second order comes tomorrow. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, I'm tempted to try Alley Cat just because I've heard.
Okay, Jordan. If you do, we have to go in on that together. Okay.
Ooh, facts.
Because I won a $20 gift card from them, but that will basically cover my shipping. So basically, then I have to pay. It really will. It will just pay for the ship. It'll pay for like the ridiculous shipping. But
because I want to try the wash and conditioner and then Hooligan, which is based on Darkside from Chesapeake, which I love.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Yeah, because I think that's what's going to save us in the future. And Noah, we should you should join us on this. We're doing this now. Canadians are uniting together. Seems like a classic term we're using nowadays. We just got to unite together, but we are going to actually do that. We're gonna just time sensitive. But we should do that because I think that would help us save a ton of money in the future. What's going on, Joshua? Happy to have you here, Mr. Joshua Ricks.
Hey, what's up, Joshua?
What's up, fellas?
What
was it? No, I'll go back to that. You guys ordered a bunch of. Oh yeah,
it's free shipping after 130.
I love how it's like free shipping after you spend basically,
Yeah.
Now is that 100? Is that 130 USD? Because then that becomes 100 and.
That's probably USD. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that becomes like 167 or something like that for Canadian. Yeah. It is so crazy, man.
Noah said he's in.
Nice, good job.
Order it to me, and then we'll make that happen.
Speaking of the man himself, my goodness,
talking about Alley Cat,
legend,
the legend. Stay tuned.
I gotta say, I was actually when I saw Alley Cat's what is it called again? It's the 182, but what's it called?
Oh, shoot.
Gary, I know you're on here. I'm sorry. I should know this. I've been staring at it.
It's not Blink 182, but like
no, No.
Oh yeah, Fizz 182.
Phase 182.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my mind, I cannot. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
so
130 Canadian.
Oh, okay, great. Well, that makes sense then. Well, I guess for the three of us, then that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, we were talking about Alley Cat, Gary, and kind of planning out a joint order, me and Scott, and possibly Noah. It's like I want to try because they have a barbershop set that I want to try.
Yeah, I do too.
And then Hooligan as well.
Yeah, honestly, but when I saw that they did a Fizz 182 and it's kind of like off of like the Blink 182 thing, immediately I'm like, man, that brings me back to my high school days, and not even my high school days, but like junior high, learning how to play drums, and the one band like Travis Barker, like all you want to do. Like I honestly, I kid you not, I saw Travis Barker's drum setup, and I would mimic that. Like all throughout my life, I'd always mimic different drummers and how they'd set up their kits because you want to play like them. Yeah. And I remember Travis Barker, man. Oh, so good. Like all you wanted to do was just play like Travis Barker. So
yeah.
And then obviously you drink that orange soda all the time, right? So you definitely brings back those memories.
Yeah, just saying how heard nothing but good things about Alley Cat so far, and the more I see, the more I'm tempted to order. So I might have to. Let me say I won the whole set from Alley Cat. I'm going to start using it after some experimentation from other companies and documentation I'm doing myself. Oh, nice.
That's great. I honestly, yeah. But honestly, like if I ever got like that, like those big bundle packs that they were doing.
Yeah, the launch bundle. Yeah.
Honestly, I sat there and I wanted to do it. I really did.
I thought about it. I was like,
I really did think about it, and it's always that thing, right, where it's like, you could, but again, you have to think like just at least for me personally, it's a little bit different just because of my own situations and everything else, like where we are at. It's like I just can't drop $100 and whatever dollars just on a bunch, on some awesome product for sure. But I'm like, I feel I look back at my shelf and I go, why do I have like so many, right? So it's always that back and forth. It's always that back and forth. But I definitely do want to try the wash and the conditioner for sure.
Yeah.
And and as I was saying, Gary, I've been using the beard butter and the two
Vitality,
oils and the Vitality, and goodness, so good. So good.
Cubano and Frosted Thomas. I got to try CBG first. Nice. There you go. That's awesome. But yeah, no, it's definitely. I think that's the move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because Alley Cat, Magic City, because you need to try Toronto, and I need more Toronto oil and Little Havana oil. We'll do some planning in the next little while.
We'll get it done.
Back to work and make it happen. Because
I think that will be super helpful for us because it's just it's always nice going in. It's always nice going in with other people because you're like, oh, it covers half my cost. Boom.
Yeah, because then like we each contribute to part of the shipping.
And that's really what it comes down to, right? It's always the shipping. It just It's not anyone. It's not like, again, it's one of those things where I was talking to the company about it, and again, it's you can lower your cost of your product, but then for Americans, it's not really, it doesn't really affect them all that much.
Yeah, and that's
it's like the international shipping. It's like, oh, you lose so much money if you were to drop the price of your product down, right? You couldn't do it. You just could not do that to yourself.
100%.
But
I'm not more excited to try like that. Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
And honestly, that is probably, Jordan, you and I have talked about that before. I think that's one of the reasons why it's so hard for us to want to be able to try other companies is because I could drop like, $25, to get like an oil and a butter. So like, whatever, like 35, 40.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like I have to pay like 25, sometimes 30, sometimes basically whatever you're
40.
paying, and then it's like it's just match the price, and you're like, well, I don't want to spend over $100 on on two products. You know, like
Yeah,
in
literally.
my mind, that makes no financial sense at all, right?
UK
So that's always the hard part.
Haven't due to shipping costs, or they don't do it. What companies, Brian?
Dude, the shipping from over out that way. Yikes! Yikes!
If anybody does decide to try any UK companies, Bearded True 15 will save you 15% on beard tings.
Look at that little promo right there. And by the way, let me tell you.
Pricing seems high, but I promise it's as low as I can reasonably be. A ton goes into this.
Oh no, Gary.
No, 100%. I believe it.
Neither of us are saying that you're. None of us are
especially
saying that you're
looking at Alley Cat, because we're talking about that. Like, this is a crazy blend. Like,
oh yeah. No, honestly, like I even when I looked over at the Canadian, I'm like, no, that's a fair price. Like, you know, it's just the shipping, and again, that's not on you. That's just what it is, and that's just the hard part for.
That's what it is to ship. Yeah, but like,
so yeah. Oh, Gary, you can make your oil like $12, and it would still be like, you know, we'd still be paying
I think
we'd still be paying an astronomical amount of money for it.
I was looking at I forgot which one. There's a company that does like $12 oil. It's not Broke Ass Beard Co., but it's another one.
They're another one too that I looked into, and again, like the shipping, I kid you not, was matched to what I had ordered. I'm like, what? Like that's crazy.
8 hours to label, $75 of conditioner price. Right? Yeah, shipping sucks. It really does.
I was actually watching Gary's live, and he was talking about the why he does the his washing conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
It was very interesting, and honestly, it was a really great point that no one else is doing that. Yeah. And I did think that too. I was like, you know, it kind of makes sense too. Even like with like large shipments and stuff, it's probably actually, if you were to get into stores and all that kind of stuff, like it'd probably be easier for shipping and like.
Yeah, totally.
You probably wouldn't have the worry of breakage as much as you would with like a plastic or like a glass bottle. Totally. I don't know why companies use glass bottles. I've always found that just so interesting why someone would want to use a glass bottle, especially like for like a wash or a conditioner. You're like,
oh, for a wash, like that's
like what?
Actually, let me read this first. Here, thanks to you. Yep. 7 potions of the Havana, New York facility that they do all American shipping out of. So that
I want to try that 7 potions or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen a couple reviews popping up on them recently. But
me too.
I know people in the UK that. So I've heard about them for a while, but it's good that they're getting more recognition over here. It's all good. The second order is only 15. Only 15 for shipping. Wow, that's not bad at all.
oh, that's not bad at all then.
Give the site that you pay less for shipping to Canada and UK than I actually have to. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Oh. Well, now, Gary, stop talking because now I'm going to have to buy stuff now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, now you're really getting me all excited.
Yep.
No, seriously,
Gary,
we're about to
end this live and go figure that out. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Gary.
No, Gary, we appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, most definitely.
No, honestly, yeah. I've always, as soon as Jordan, you gave me the Chesapeake stuff, I was like, crap, this stuff is so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really, really solid. Like
G Lou, man, he's a genius when it comes to it.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
No more underground tunnels for free delivery, just like from Mexico. Yo, that's what we need. We just need to fund some underground tunnels so that we can get free shipping. Just build an underground shipping network.
so bad. Just bring it by the barrel. Bring it by the barrel.
For real.
I did say that though. As soon as we're able to cross over the border, because we're so close to Detroit, I'm like, man, if I go to Detroit, if I go to Detroit grooming, I'm like getting like 6 different things for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm going with a bang. the grocery bag of stuff.
Totally. Bearded Underground. Yeah, there you go.
Yo, we should call that. We should do it. We should do a new podcast. We'll call it the Bearded Underground channel. You know, it's just like secretly like
we just
so
like,
we're putting our plans together.
Just total darkness except for one single light on each of our faces, and it's just like, you can't see anything else in the background. It's just you're in a total dark room. Like that'd be kind of funny.
Change it. Just change up the light. You're just like just like this, and just like.
That'd be a funny skit.
It would be. It'd be awesome.
Yeah. Underground beard product delivery or something like that. That's hilarious.
It's not USPS. It's not USPS anymore. It's underground.
Bearded Underground shipping service.
Yeah.
The USS bus. Yeah, there you go. Bearded Underground shipping service. That's what we're doing.
Oh man.
Too funny, yeah, for real.
That's so funny.
So good.
That's so funny.
But earlier I forgot to say both bottles that fell are fine. So Bearded Co, Salty Vibes, and Sacrifice from Beard Octane.
How is that one?
It's really good. Like I like it a lot.
Nice.
What's the profile? Shoot. This bothers me when companies don't have the profile on the bottle because now I got to go look it up.
Yeah, that's you know what, and it's interesting too because I think that's something that a lot of people don't really haven't really been talking much about. Like I know because Dan was talking about that when he did a review for Educated Beards.
Yeah,
and he's like, and he made some point about how in Canada you have to actually put, and I'm like, actually I don't think that's true. Like not to say like he's wrong, but like I'm like I don't think everyone actually does that because Bush didn't. Like they don't have their scent profile. It doesn't say peppermint. It just says Bush. Like it just says clean. That's the scent.
Yeah.
You know, like so I don't think you actually have to put the scent profile on there. But I would say it'd be nice if they did. It'd be really nice if they did because, you know, I find it such a pain, right? When you're actually like looking at something and you're going, man, what is this scent? Like I have to like try and figure it out. And like I'm a guy who's like I need something visually. Like my obviously
like, when
I
you
can
have as
smell
many
it.
products as us, like you got to be able to have some way to identify it. Yeah, Russ.
For
So
sure.
I'm actually out of school because it was going to be entirely online this semester, and I wasn't about to spend like thousands of dollars for more online classes. So I'm just working full time now, doing content. How guys drive 2 hours in the train from Miami, Dallas, and New York to Canada, handing bottles to the next guy until it gets.
Yikes! like Brian, you're not.
We're just there, like on the side of the road, like on the Canadian side of the border, just like.
Oh hey there, bud. Oh hey. Just toss it over.
And then we grab it, and like we're sitting there waiting on a pair of meese, I don't know, and then we just ride off on the meeses.
you know what? You know, it's just sauce it over, bud. Just sauce it over.
100%. As if I was sit in Chicago for a week right before it comes. Yep. 100%.
But the thing is, though, is that we'd have to cross the bridge, right, from like Windsor, you know, which again we have to go like, so you have to cross that bridge, and then you gotta like, it's not just like there's the fence and there's the states, right? Like there's a lot of other, you know, just chuck it in the river, and we'll be there, you know, we'll come find it, put a tracker on it, Put like the Apple keychain thing on it, and I'll go find it.
Totally. Label graphics consist of pics, cards, and dim lights and a rail. Oh, that would be so funny.
Oh man, that's too bad.
Shopping cart drifting on railroad tracks.
Could you imagine? But you know what? I honestly, here's the funny thing about this. I was honestly thinking about this for a really long time, about actually getting a P.O. box in the States and then 100%. Just driving. Like it's tempting. It's tempting to do it, but I feel like you'd have to live in like Sarnia to really
Yeah.
want to commit to that, because
Yeah. No,
it's
100%.
like I don't want to drive
Yeah.
all the way there, but
That's it. Beard Oil Underground Organization. There you go.
going. I mean, we could,
Canadian shipping.
we could just make our own, right? Like that is the next step. Like I would rather just drive 15 minutes down to local grocery store and pick up my essential oils and just
That's because I've talked to you about this, but I don't know if I've ever mentioned it publicly. But I think maybe
I have it. I have it right here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't show the logo though, because that's secret.
Oh, okay. I won't show the logo then. But this top notes of can I say the scent profile? Okay,
yeah, 100%.
Sure. Top notes of frankincense, mid notes of myrrh, and what is that? Ylang ylang.
Yeah, ylang ylang. Yep.
Ylang ylang.
Yep. It's like a fresh laundry kind of scent. It's awesome.
What?
Yeah, it's so good. I love it.
Really, I've never heard this before. Ylang ylang.
Yeah. Actually, I heard about it from
bottom notes of jasmine.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I first heard about it from Andy from Beard Tings, because he's got a scent with ylang ylang in it, and it's
actually this is the first time I'm smelling this, by the way.
Ooh,
because I don't think I actually smelt it.
Ooh.
That smells different. Like I pick up on that ylang ylang thing.
Yeah. It's like a clean, fresh kind of scent. Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Jasmine is interesting too, because jasmine is a
yeah.
What is jasmine?
Beard chain toss the beard sauce over here. Why don't you? Totally.
Jeez.
Gunpowder. Yeah, that's right. Gunpowder has it too. Yeah, from American Dude Beard Co., which I'm almost out of. I told Tarek this, and I'm sad about it.
So jasmine is a genus of shrubs and vines in the olive family. It contains around 200 spices native to tropical and warm temperate regions of Eurasia, I can't say that, and Africa and Oceania. Jasmines are widely cultivated for characteristic fragrances of their flower. Interesting.
There you go.
All the fun things that you learn on the internet.
But yeah, like this is like basically done. There's like a little bit at the bottom, but this is gonna be the first beard oil that I've finished in like 2 years.
Ylang ylang. That's interesting.
Yeah, and Gunpowder has it as well, like Tarek was saying, and like I mentioned as well. But it's cool. It's a cool scent. And I keep forgetting about this one. Sacrifice. I have the profile sitting here. It's
what is it?
Oh yeah, there it is. Bergamot, mint, amber, rose, sandalwood, and honor.
I always love it when Beard Octane throws in like those like random like like it's just like it smells like honor, and you're like, what? Totally. What is this? Is that gonna smell like sweat? Is that gonna smell like what is that gonna smell like, man? You gotta tell me.
Totally.
You can't play tricks with my brain here. I need to know.
Do the drive-by beard oil delivery. They just drive by the border, huck it over the fence. We're waiting there with like a big like net, like trying to like we have to like catch it.
Honestly, I think the border patrol people would just like they would immediately think that we are like it's like
chemicals.
I'm not gonna say I don't want to say the word or anything like that.
Yeah.
We won't get flagged on YouTube, but they'll be like, what are these people doing? Like, look at these dummies. Like, who brings a net to the border?
Yeah, these weird Canadian bearded dudes on one side, and then
like, you don't understand. You don't understand my struggle. It's a real thing. I need it, man. I need it.
Yeah, picturing beard oils being thrown from the U.S. side with little parachutes attached, so they gently land on the Canadian side like little.
Man, you'd have to have an arm to just chuck that. Like,
yeah,
there is not a chance that
toss it over the falls, like catch it in the river. Yeah, we'll just be in the falls in a boat, just like waiting.
Yeah, just go to Buffalo and just chuck it over really quickly. That's there, done. We'll go through Niagara Falls. They meet us on the other side of the falls, which we all know our side is better. It's just way more beautiful. Like
100%.
It's always fine. It's always fine. It's like, oh, we're in the falls, and it's like the American side. You're like,
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been on our side? It's amazing. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that would be so funny. Just underground beard product smuggling service. And we could like charge like a subscription fee so that it would like cover our costs, and then like people, and then we just like deliver it, like deliver the orders. Like, there you go. Save on shipping and international duties and fees. Just like mass fund a PO box, or just like, or like they like bury it in the ground, like in a tunnel, and then like, I don't know, just getting elaborate with this. Oh man, Scott, I think you're muted right now. I don't know if you meant to do that, but yeah, okay, yeah, I did, cool. But yeah, it's oh, that'd be so funny.
No, I was just texting my wife. That's all it was.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do that. They want to do the classic Zoom call, where like you're like in a meeting and parents interrupting you, or like you're like you have like that one guy who's typing and you're like, hey Josh, yeah, you're still typing. You're still your mic is still on.
Totally. Yeah. No,
hate it.
Like, unless it's the only time that Zoom is fun is for podcasts. Scott, Russ said, Scott, I'm going to send you Frosh's website. You'll have to pick your scent profile out of Nate's Essentials and Fragrance Oil list for tomorrow night. Okay, nice. There you go. Everyone transmits and Nate picks one.
I got some. Apparently, I have homework I have to do now. Like, because I gotta go on this website and check it out. I could even do that right now if I wanted to.
True. See you guys getting thrown on the ground by the cops for smuggling on the show. What you gonna do in the? Man, Brian bought 30 bottles of each of the oils this month. That's weird. Little do they know it's for a beard product smuggling operation. Oh man, that would be so funny. Oh man. Just the thought of that, it's just, that would be so funny.
Oh my word. It'd be so stupid. It'd be stupid.
Yeah, we have to film the whole thing because that would be comical.
50 plus cents. Are you crazy?
Dang.
That's like 50 plus cents on here.
Yeah. I forget. I wonder how many bottles of fragrance oils that Tyler has, like, because like between all the ones that he has on Roulette on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. like it's.
Oh yeah.
Like if I had that many, even when I was making my own, like, oh, this is so fun. Like coming up with all these scents and messing with them and mixing them together, and it's fun. I like it. And like when you have that many options, like you could you never have to buy your own beard oil ever again. Like,
no, but it's like it's so crazy because like there's just so much on here and it's like almost overwhelming.
Yeah.
No, most
definitely.
Like show 48. What, are you kidding me? I have to look at 48. No, there's not 48 on here. This is interesting. This is like, it says in stock they have 9. That's all they have.
Interesting.
Unless I'm reading this wrong. But yeah, please send it to me. I will tell me which ones I should go for. Which ones should I choose? I don't know. I saw Barbershop on here and I'm kind of intrigued by that one.
Can't go wrong with Barbershop.
And they got they got Sublime Beard Oil, Orange Cream Pop, Dragon Blood. That's always one that intrigues me because I'm like, what is Dragon Blood supposed to actually smell like?
Yeah, because I know of a couple companies that have it that have scents called Dragon's Blood.
Yeah, or like blood, or like and it's like a blood orange kind of thing or whatever.
Yeah, something. Yeah, but it's crazy how companies like come up with so many crazy scents and just constantly come out with them, and it's really wild. Like,
yeah, it gets a little bit out of hand. It gets a little bit out of hand, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's like it gets to that point where you're like, okay, but like, like like how many people like are you just like at that point do you just like is it like it just does it become like custom at that point where you're like well you're gonna have like the inventory to have like because you'd have to be selling so much in order to keep all that inventory going.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But
makes the one requested most of the makes the one requested of their collab. Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, no, most definitely.
That's interesting. That is interesting. I don't know, man. I kind of like the I kind of like this beard, the barbershop one. That's kind of if I were to go with one.
Mm-hmm.
Or even I think even too like the orange cream pop. For some reason I'm kind of like that. That might intrigue me.
True.
What is this one? Lone Wolf.
Ooh.
Lone Wolf is a
that sounds
oh my
cool.
goodness gracious. Yeah. I find their websites kind of confusing. No, I'm not trying to like it's just like now all of a sudden it's like combo central. I'm like, I don't know what I want. I just wanted the URL. I just want to see the SEM profile. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, it's
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I got a couple more things that I wanted to hit because we're at almost 2 hours, and I don't want to keep you tied up much longer. But you did a studio upgrade pretty recently. What made you want to change it up, and like how long did that process take to like do the whole adjustment of things?
So I changed up the studio. So where my drum set is right here. Where is it? I can't point to it. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, the pearl where it's sitting right now. I was sitting there for a little bit and I felt like it was just really tight. And for me, it just kind of made me just feel like, you're trying to record videos and you're just trying to work in general. Like most of my work I've been doing from home right now just because of COVID. But I just found the space just like super tight. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to change it up. And I'm kind of like that. Like I'd always do that as a kid. I'd always change up my room. Like I'd have it here for for a couple months and then switch it around. And that's just my personality. So this is actually where my desk was originally when my wife was actually putting it all together when we moved into our house. And she put it here and I didn't really like it at first, but now I'm like, I really gravitate towards it more. So that's really what it did for me is I just wanted to change it up and, not make it feel so cluttered. And also too, it's like, I think it's a little bit different than from what other guys are doing. And gives it more of like what you and I were talking about, Jordan. It gives it kind of like a tunnel kind of look,
totally.
Right?
Yeah, just more depth to it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. What's going on, Wayne O'Neill?
Schedule meetup. A lot of guys finally in it. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, we definitely figured that out. We got to get Tyler from Woolly Wizard involved too.
Oh, for sure. Please. I haven't seen Tyler in so long. It'd be great to see him again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what did it for me. And honestly, the drums and stuff, like the drums that are on my on this side right here.
Yeah.
Like those like it's funny because like those are all just like random drums, right? Like that I've picked up over the years and stuff like that. But they were sitting in our in our basement. And so I was like, oh man, I gotta figure out something to do with that. And then the pearl is that's the beauty. I haven't played it in so long though, so
yeah.
We'll get there though. We'll get there.
It's cool because it kind of like the way where you're sitting, you're kind of lined up between the drums.
Yeah, and you gotta show off the hat wall and stuff too, right? Which is always the
100%. Yeah, I've
gotta show off every hat for the month. Every day of the month, you gotta put on a new hat.
Yeah, Tyler's close to. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll set up a group chat and we can figure that out because that'd be dope.
Be awesome. Be so good.
Yeah, the first time that you and I hung out, I think we were at Tim Hortons for like 2-3 hours, something like that. Like it was a while.
Yeah, man. I like chatting. I really do. I love being able to connect and just hanging out with people. So it's always a good time. Always
most
good time.
100%. Yeah, we'll.
You changed up your studio a little bit too, right?
Literally, I think the day or 2 days after I put out my last studio tour video.
You're like, I don't like this anymore. I gotta change it.
Yeah, like I put out the video, and then like the next day, I was like, what if I brought the bookshelf back? And I'm like, well, looks like I'm changing up my my setup again. So I have to do another studio tour at some point.
Yeah. Well, I also just thought too with my studio, like it was, you know, because I'm working in here as well too, right? So
Yeah.
I just found it was just so cluttered. And again, it's tough, right? Because you're trying to figure out how do you work a space like this and make it functional, but also,
yeah, totally,
you know, a place where you can actually stand up and work, right?
Yeah, no, 100%.
So I had to change it up, but I like it now. I really do. I like it a lot.
No,
now,
it looks awesome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Russ, I'm just around tomorrow, just working on content. I have 2 videos to edit. Probably film another one. Yeah, I'll try to tune into Ferocious, the Ferocious Collab Corner tomorrow. Classic Canadian meetup at Timmy's. Yep, 100%.
Pretty much. To be honest with you, I would definitely choose Starbucks over Tim Hortons, but you know, just saying, man, I'm a Starbucks kind of guy. Oh, give me some of that Starbucks coffee any day of the week.
That's fair.
Like I gotta admit though, Tim Hortons with their you know, their wraps that they've got now.
Yeah,
those are good.
No, most definitely.
Those are good.
Yeah, most definitely. And then, what content do you have coming up? Do you want to tell the people about so I can stay tuned for that?
Yeah, so I have a Fable review coming out shortly. I have artwork and everything else going, or the thumbnail for it. I just got to actually edit the video. And then basically it's just looking at all the other companies. You know, I wanted to do one for Chesapeake, but I figured because they're no longer actually a company anymore, I was like, well, I'm probably not going to do a review for them just because. But you know, I think for me, I'm going to just be trying to at least record a video, you know, every week, and then just you know, try and just push a lot of stuff out. One of the things that I'm trying to do a lot more, I'm not trying to make it secret or anything like that, but it's more like you know, I've built the channel up a little bit to the subscribers that I have, and my goal is really, I don't really want to promote anymore that much on Instagram. I just really want to be like, hey, if it's gonna grow, people are gonna, you know, people who are on the channel, like they're gonna tell their friends or family, or people are gonna see it and they're gonna like it, and we're just gonna let it take off from there. I feel like I'm not someone who likes to self promote, and even for like the first couple of months and that when I was promoting a lot, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm just getting lost in all all the other reviewers out there. And especially within the beer community, it's like you get really lost as a small fish, and you feel like you have to constantly be posting stuff. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to let it, if it's going to grow, it's going to grow. And if it's not, then that's okay. I think my goal is just to keep supporting small businesses and doing that, right? And look at this. Look how much this has changed. And like
crazy.
Like those glasses, my glasses made my face look so small. Like but it's changed so much. And it's so cool, right? Like, and it's just like, it's so cool to see how things have changed so much in the past, you know, 11 months to where we're at right now for it. So it's so good. It's so good. You know what, Russ? That's a great idea, and I totally agree with you. And that's actually something that I was thinking. So I'm glad that great minds think alike, because I would love to do it. I'd love to do a comparison between Alley Cat and Chesapeake, and you know, obviously, like that'd be great. I think it'd be...
when you mentioned reviewing Chesapeake, like that's that thought crossed my mind as well. Ooh, we should do some kind of like joint review. Like I used to do those with Walt. Alley Cat Walt now, but formerly Gentleman Prime.
That's cool. That's cool to hear that Walt.
Fun.
Yeah, that's cool also to see that Walt joined up with Alley Cat. That's really cool. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah,
he's a good guy.
Maybe cool to compare guys. 100%.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great review, and I think I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys, you know, a lot of the guys who have already tried, you know, Chesapeake have done the reviews and have talked about Alley Cat. You know, they always say it's not a rebrand. And you know what? It's gonna be always hard, right? Like it's a totally new company for Gary. Yeah, and it's always gonna be hard. You know, it's probably tough for him because everyone's always going to compare what Chesapeake was to Alley Cat now. It's probably going to be that back and forth, but I think his ingredients they're different, correct? Like
it's a totally different blend. Yeah.
So you can't even really call it a rebrand, but
it's a
whole new. So it's awesome. So I think that'd be a great idea though to compare, the genius mind of Gary when it comes to products and seeing how they differ.
For sure.
But I'd like to try that. It'd be a good one.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely figure something out. I'll set up a group chat and we'll figure it out. You want to start? Hey, there you go.
Do it, man.
100%.
You know what?
There's very few Canadian reviewers. Like besides us, like I know of what's Brian? What's his
Bry guy.
Bry guy, yeah. Beard guy Bry. Yeah, Beard guy Bry. Yeah.
Yeah, Beard guy Bry, yeah. I don't think he's posted any reviews in a while though. I think you're right. Hold up. I don't know if he's posted any.
Yeah, because I know the one time that I talked to him, he was in the process of moving.
Yeah.
His last post was June 4th, 2021.
Yeah. So it's been some time. But you know what? I think for me it's like that's also a thing too. Like it's been kind of exhausting, right? Trying to keep up with like, totally. everyone's always promoting this whole like, you gotta be grinding, you gotta be posting, you gotta be consistent and so forth and so forth. And I'm like, man, like I'm in ministry. I don't have time to do that. I have 2 young kids and a wife. Like they're coming first before everything else. So like,
totally.
Even the whole like you got to post once a week. I'm like, no, you don't. Like there may be that one video. Yeah. And again too. It's like I think for me, my enjoyment that comes from it is when all you guys who are watching the videos and liking them and whatever, and you're leaving comments or like they make a comment to you being like, man, I really appreciate this post or this video, or like your energy, or like whatever you're doing, and it's like that to me is something that's really special, right? So like, that's the joy that you get from it. Like again, the views come and they will at some point. And it's like the subscribers thing too, right? Like I was like,
totally.
And I think that's how I kind of felt a little bit like, in some ways I kind of felt a little bit convicted of that, because it was like I was so dead set on being like, I want to get to 500 subscribers before New Year's, and like thinking about like and I'm like, do you really think you're gonna get 300 people to all of a sudden just subscribe to your channel and then what, right? Like so for me it's like my goal is just make content and just let the channel grow on its own. And if people 100%. Like it, awesome. Like, and if not, then that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Like last year I was saying like I'd love to get to 400 by the end of the summer. It didn't happen, but I think I'm at 381 right now. So I'll get there eventually. And
that's awesome.
I'm just gonna keep posting.
Yeah. And that's awesome. And I think you and I, Jordan, have talked about that, right? Where it's like
100%.
If you get so consumed by the numbers, the likes, the video, like you get consumed by that, and then it's like that God that you can't seem to please at all, right? It's that idol, it's that thing in your life that you can never please. And that to me, that was one of the things that I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want this, because this isn't my thing, right? Like I just want to be natural and just let it, if it goes,
it's a fun thing to do in your free time.
Like it's a hobby. And that to me is what it is. Like, that's why like, all my reviews are free. I don't charge people for them. Like if they give me an affiliate code, it's fantastic. Like, and I love it. But it's a hobby that I enjoy. Yeah. And I think if it's something that I'm not enjoying anymore, then I'm going to shut down the channel and quit.
Yeah,
like
100%.
It's not something I want to do anymore.
Yeah, totally. Hey, thanks for coming in, Tarek.
Fun.
Appreciate that.
Tarek.
A lot of companies on IG to get promoted out. So, yeah, that's true. Which is why I've always especially in the last year and a bit, I've made a more concentrated effort to just go outside the immediate circle of companies. Like you'll see me doing like talking about Beard Kings a lot. They're in the UK. Woolly Wizard. Oh, what else?
Yeah.
Beard Co. Barbudo. Magic City.
Yeah.
Beard Brothers, Gun Your Grooming.
Yeah.
Like, companies that get
Yeah.
less promotion.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
stuff that
And
people haven't necessarily heard of.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting too? It's like I think my highest review right now, it might be Bahawat still. I think it's still Bahawat. I think it's on up there. But I think like Detroit Grooming is there, and then I think it goes Beard Octane, and then everyone else kind of like it just. And again, right? It's sometimes you get a little bit disappointed because you see like 100 views on a video, and you're like, man, like, I really, because I think of it going like, man, I really want other people to see, like, even for like Husky Beard, right? Like this is one company that like,
I've had their stuff for a while.
Yeah, and like honestly, like Dave is probably one of the nicest and probably one of the best owners that I've worked with, and like all these companies are amazing. Like everyone that I've reviewed, I've always really enjoyed each of them personally. But I'm like, man, like I want more people to see all these reviews, because I think again everyone gravitates towards like these bigger names, and rightfully so, because there's a reason why they're the bigger names, right? Because they've been around for a while. They got a good fan base going, and it's awesome. But yeah, I totally agree with you, Jordan. Like I would love to see more of the smaller batch, or not smaller batch, but all the like the newer companies, being able. But you know what? It's kind of like us, right? Like we're the newer reviewers, and it takes time for that to happen. You can't expect to be like, a million people have watched my video, or a million subscribers in one day.
No, 100%.
Unless I fight. Yeah, or unless I fight like Floyd Mayweather or something, that I become a YouTube sensation. Which again, like, I would just buckle. I wouldn't even get in the ring with him. Be like, no, he's a real boxer. I'm not.
Aldemir Barbudo Beard Co. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, as a reviewer, never get the entitled mindset. Absolutely,
facts.
And you know what, Wayne? I sometimes I have been like that before, where you put so much work and effort into a video, and you don't get enough, views, or there's other people that, for whatever reason, right? Like everyone watches their videos, and you put all that hard work, and you're like, man, why is no one watching my content? And you can sit there and be like, basically like just like a slave to this thing, right? Being like, oh, well, I guess I gotta improve. I gotta get better. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And and then you get into that entitled mindset, being like, well, I put a lot of work into it, and therefore everyone should respect it. And that's not how it works all the time. It's not how it works. And it's tough, man. It is tough.
100%. Yeah, no, I haven't tried Barbu, but I've tried Barbudo. But I definitely do want to try Barbu at some point.
Barbu?
Yeah.
It's always so funny when you see like different companies that have almost like the same name, or you go on like Canva and you see they have like the same, like, you see like the same clip art and stuff. It's so funny. There's so much out there.
Actually, there's a new company that's launching soon. I forget what their name is right now, but they have the same logo that I used to have. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, honestly, man.
Apex Beard Co, that's what it is. But they sound cool. Like, pretty cool shtick and theme. But
and you know what, Noah, honestly, man, like if you wanted to start a channel, like go for it. Like what's the harm, right, in trying? Like, and even too, like, I'll post a video, and you never know, right? Like there might be that video that someone really gravitates towards, and it's just the way that you the tags, everything else, you do all that work. And sometimes, honestly, I think it's the simple reviews. Like, who is it? No BS Reviews, right? Yeah. Like, what's his name? If you know enough, Matt.
Yeah.
I really like his reviews. I really do. But there's something, what's funny about his reviews is I don't see there any production level to it.
No.
Besides him just hitting it just with his phone or whatever camera he's using, hits record, and just gives his review. That's it. And I think that's the thing that is so awesome about his reviews, is that there is no show. It's nothing like that. It's like Josh from Embrace the Beard Life. It's a 5-minute review, 3-minute review, done. And that's it. And again, people are going to be drawn to that, right? Regardless. And so whatever and again, most phones now have like the most insane, cameras on them.
You're using yours right now for your
literally,
Yep.
I'm literally using my iPhone right now to do this. So it's like, all you need is if you have a good phone, use that, hit record as Ken always says, just hit record. It's so true. Just hit record, and if you got some editing software, sweet, and like just roll with it, or just do one take. Just do it in one take, and that's all you need. And you never know. You could go from like having 0 subscribers to like 40, and then so forth, and then you never know what will happen.
The bearded knight needs some help.
the bearded knight, go for it. You should just, what you should do, Noah, is you should just wear the Batman mask and call yourself the bearded knight, and then it'll just be like a play on from like the Dark Knight Rises, like Batman, and then just like have that voice. This review is done by Beard Knight.
Oh, that would be so funny.
Where is it? Vizcaya. Get some of this Vizcaya.
Josh. Yeah, he's subscribed to my channel.
Who?
The bearded knight, Josh.
Oh, the bearded knight, Josh. Nice.
Yeah.
Get it.
But yeah, most definitely.
He made his entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours, so I'm gonna call it here. Let Scott get back to his family. It's been been a good time as usual.
Yeah, man. Unless you have another question, and like I'll take a. And if anyone else has a question, like I can. Yeah. I'm more than happy to stay for a little bit longer here, but.
Talk about another. Okay.
Oh, I was talking about another reviewer. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Noah, you can't take his. If that's another reviewer, you can't take his. That's cheating. That's copywriting or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But.
No, that's awesome.
I love how this happens every time I get on a stream. Like, just a pile of beard products just like appears on my table. Throughout the stream.
Because you just go searching for all these different things.
Exactly.
Like, I gotta show this off now. Like
totally.
Jordan's just like, and if you use my discount code, you can get like honestly like
10% off. Code the truth.
Yeah. Just do it. Boom, 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 boom. Check this out. If you want to get some of this, use that discount code at the bottom there. You'll see it. Okay. Use that. The truth will save you 10% off of your purchase. Mm-hmm. There you go. But what's crazy though, right? Honestly, is like you see how, again, like even like how it actually focuses.
Yep.
Like it's an iPhone, bro. Like this is the crazy thing. It's the amazing thing about these new cameras, right? Actually, fun life hack that I just learned for using an iPhone. You ready for this? This is my last little bit of information here. If you have an Apple Watch, right? You wrap your Apple Watch around your phone, right? So you get like that perfect camera, or whatever. So you're not using selfie mode all the time.
Yeah.
And so you have then it becomes your mirror. So then you can actually see what you like how things look, and then you can just record your video. Isn't that genius?
True. That's actually facts. Yeah, because you can have the remote.
And I found that out on YouTube. It was like one life hack, or it was like iPhone hacks or whatever. And I didn't even watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail, and I'm like, oh, it's genius. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Like,
so
I'm sitting here putzing around with my camera trying to make it all perfect, and I'm like. Bro, you have it right here, like, and it will do like autofocus and everything.
Yeah, totally.
So we'll see. We'll see what the next reviews will look like for me. But lots to come, man. Honestly, I think for me, there's a lot of videos that are coming out in the future. Personally, I would love to just like my goal in my life would be for like this channel. Is like I would love to be like unbox therapy where people just send you stuff all the time and you just got to do a really cool unboxing video. That would be so much fun for me.
I feel like that would be amazing, but also overwhelming at the same time. Like
100%.
His studio tours, like he has a full warehouse and just shelves and shelves full of products.
Yeah,
like,
that's
how do you keep it organized?
I don't like the new studio. I think it's just kind of To me, I liked Unbox Therapy when they were in the warehouse because it was totally like it was whatever the basement looked like. It was what it was.
Yeah,
But to
with
me,
the
it was like
with
it
the
just looked
gray.
normal. It looked
Yeah.
normal. Like he was just sitting there at a white desk, and he would just unbox stuff, and that's what I liked about it. Now it just kind of seems like they're in the Batman tunnel,
Yeah,
like
literally, it's like
where they shot the
yeah,
Dark Knight Rises is where Unbox Therapy, his new studio, is, and you're like, where is that in Canada? Like,
it's in
where
Toronto,
is that? Because
just outside
so it's
Toronto.
like
Yeah,
so in my opinion, I'm like, I don't know, man. I kind of like the old look that they had going on there. Like it looked,
yeah. In case anyone
know.
doesn't know who we're talking about, he's a Canadian tech YouTuber with
I you know what's funny?
almost
You know what's
20
funny
million
is
subscribers.
and you know what's funny too is that when I started doing reviews, a friend of mine at my church, he actually said to me, he's like, because he watched these videos and we would watch them together, and he's like, "Yo, you totally remind me of Lou." And maybe it's because my beard was shorter, but it's maybe just like my my charisma or just
I
like
can
my
see that. Yep.
personality, or I'm just like this, right? Like
Yeah.
it's natural for me to be in front of a camera and talking to
Mhm.
people.
Yeah.
But he's like, yo, you should totally be like this. Like you should do this. And
Yeah.
that was one of the other reasons what got me into wanting to do reviews, because I was doing, recap videos for my youth group.
Mhm.
So learning how to record on a camera was simple for me. But
Yeah.
then it came to this, and I was like, that's what I want to do though. I just want to like make reviews and unbox, beer products and talk about it and support small business owners and so forth, right? And that's
Mhm.
all it was. But like, look how simple that is. It's just like he's just sitting at a desk.
Yeah.
He's just
Actually,
sitting at. I love
I
it. I like it
I'll,
more.
I did a video like a couple years ago actually on a very similar setup to that, and I want to try and figure out how to make it happen again because it looked so good. Like I'm trying to find the video because it was just simple and it like just simple white background with the lights on it. Like hold up, take it.
Noah said that he would be the bearded arc,
Yeah, I
or
saw
the
that. Yeah,
bearded mixer, or the beard tender. Ah, I do the bearded arc one. I think that one sounds
yeah,
that one sounds nice. Bert, I feel like the beer tender. You're like, I don't know why, but the bearded mixer and beer tender just sounds like you're just like, well, it's like a drink.
yeah, yeah.
But the
Check this
bearded
out.
arc, you're like, yeah, I like that one. Bearded arc, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
That's
so this
my
is
honest opinion.
early 2020.
Yeah, like you totally, if you honestly, if you were sitting down and even like the backlight, whatever, it would totally work. But you could totally just mimic like the Unbox Therapy vibe,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
fine, right? It's like,
like because this was so simple. Like I needed more light in the like on the back, like on the background, but like. And then this is cool too. When I was doing this unboxing, I had the dual cameras, like, which is
yeah.
so gangster. Like, I need
And
to do that.
you know what's funny too, right? Is for my reviews that I do, because I was talking with All Things Beer one time about this, where I would actually do, if I was doing a review, I would take out my, like I'd be recording on my phone because
Yeah,
I had it in selfie mode, right? Because I wanted to see what it actually looked like.
yeah,
Anyways, and when I was doing my reviews, I'd actually, I would do my review, and then I would just take my phone and I would just have it, and I would just pretend like it was me, like, talking while looking at it. And I would just add that into, and I still do that, right? I'll add it into my
yeah,
videos,
totally.
and it gives off that feeling, like being like, hey, like, we're both looking at this product together, and you can see
Yeah,
from my point of view what it looks like. And again, it's just you don't need, like, you seriously do not need all these fancy cameras. You really don't.
yeah,
I don't think you
yeah,
do. I
totally.
think
No,
if you have a phone, like I'm using an app right now called Camo, and
yeah,
again, like, it's, you have to pay for it, right? But like, there's all these different ways you can connect your devices to your computer. It's all simple tech stuff, right? That
yeah,
seems really challenging for all of us non-techies. That's me. But it's one of those things where it's like, dude, you do not need to have all the bells and whistles right now. Like, Just
except
have
you seen Marquez Brownlee, MKBHD?
Oh, his videos are outstanding.
Oh,
and
that's
also
what happens when you have like super high-end cameras.
Yeah. Well, again, he's using a red camera, and if you've never looked at the prices for a red camera, like that quality of a video, like I would have a gazillion followers on all my channels, and my views would be ridiculous.
15.2 million. Like he's catching up to Lou from Unbox Therapy, which is kind of mind blowing.
But the quality of his videos are just so good. But again, like his cameras are outstanding, man.
Yeah, like
Leafs came back and won. Sorry, got excited.
Oh, there you go. Nice. That's awesome.
Wow. Can we talk about Edmonton and how much they suck? I mean, too soon. But yeah, and honestly, man, like it's funny. Noah coming back to like even talking about YouTube and stuff. Like, honestly, man, like most of the stuff that I have learned, and I've really been enjoying learning a lot. But
totally,
like if I were to show you my setup, it would look so ghetto. It would be like there's nothing high tech about my setup. My light that's over here is, I have a magnet connected to the arm of my bookshelf. And it's like a cool light, so it looks so stupid, but it's working. But then this light over here is like a soft box. So if I if I turn it off, right, that's my soft box. And I made that with an old. It wasn't a diaper box.
I think you told me about this before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my sons. He got like a monthly toy box or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and so I took that box, I put tinfoil on the side of it, and I cut a hole into it, and then have pieces of paper, and that's what it is. And you create a $2 soft box instead of buying like the 400, 500. And man, like there's all these awesome camera techniques and tricks that you can learn, and I learned all that from YouTube, and that's the thing. It's so 100%. Awesome is that you don't have to have all the bells and whistles, man. Yeah, you don't need anything fancy to make a point. Exactly. 100%.
It helps, but it's not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like MKBHD, like insane. Like whole studio, like a crew of like 8 guys or whatever. Like,
yeah.
It makes a difference, and it allows you to do so much more. But
100% it does. And that's the thing, too. And that's the thing. It's like there are so many people out there that the reason that they are able to make such content is because they've got the like, it's not just Lou making these videos, right? It's like he's got him,
he's got
Willie Doo, he's got Jack, like he's got all these different people, right? So
hey, what's up,
go to bed, Jordan. Is it past your bedtime yet? I know it's mine.
This is another tech YouTuber that's grossly underrated that I think films his videos by himself is Mr. Mobile. Like,
okay,
like super high quality videos, like very well written, very well spoken. Like, I'm pretty sure he just films on his own. Like, he doesn't have a crew, but he's got 1.17 million subscribers, which is far less than he should. Like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his videos are awesome. Like, still super high quality.
And it's actually funny too, Jordan. Like, so like you will see it in my new review coming out. Ooh. But again, it's like learning how to do like what Casey Neistat did, right? Where it's like you set up the camera and you do like a B-roll shot, like you're like walking. And you have to do like, and all the behind the scenes, no one knows, right? But I'm like, that's something that I want to start doing more of, right? Is like having more of like those, like one of the YouTubers that I've really enjoyed watching is Jamie Sears. I don't know if you've heard, no, sorry, not Jeremy. Is it Jeremy? Yeah, Jeremy Sears.
Jeremy Cyrus. Yeah. So good.
Cyrus. Yeah. His content is incredible.
His rock.
Like his, like, and he is, like, and again, I built my desk after watching one of his videos, and I'm like, it was so good, But like his videos are phenomenal.
Amazing videos, killer thumbnails. Like, he's also got an epic beard. Like,
Yeah, his beard is insane. I don't like the whole ponytail thing. I could not rock that look, but
I feel
you
like it'd
know,
be
I
weird.
definitely.
Like,
But some people can.
Yeah.
Right, and he's one of those guys that. He's one of those guys. He's the only one I know that can really truly pull off that look. But like, yeah, it's his content. It's just the way that everything is done, man. And again, it's so funny because it's like there's like 4 different shots in that right there. Like the camera is down the ground, or like, you know, he's got it probably on a tripod. Like all this stuff that he's putting into it. Like,
look, that's like people think they have problems with bad beard. Like, that's next level.
Yeah.
Ew,
like, who drinks their coffee?
Like,
who drinks their coffee like that? That's terrible. What is wrong with this guy? But yeah, but that's what I mean, though, right? It's like, it's just something like that. It's just so there's like at least
like you have to set up all those shots, like walk over, put the camera down, and then walk back, and then while it's recording.
You know, and you know what's funny too is I've always kept thinking about this, where I'm like, oh, I'd really like to have like a cool intro video, but I'm like, man, it's really hard to have a creative, it's really hard to have a creative intro right now. You know, I find that's the toughest part, is especially within the beard community, at least, or like bearded stuff. It's like they all just kind of seem the same, right? That's why. You know, and I give Dan full credit, because, you know, his intro that he did a while back, where it was like him and his family, I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool, because like that's what I want to do, and like, and I just roll with that. But like I like his new intro. It's like the whole like where like the morphs all together. You're like, oh, that's sick. That's so cool. But Jeremy's is like intense. Like you're like, oh, dude, so much production level to it.
Oh, it's amazing. Like, if I assume have you heard of Peter McKinnon?
One of the best channels I've watched. His content is,
his B-roll is ridiculous. Like,
oh, he's so gifted.
I watch that and I sit there and drool at his B-roll. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah, honestly, he's
also Canadian, like based in.
He is. Yep. Yeah. Wayne, you're totally right. It's all like, it's a perfect presentation, right? And you know, presentation, you're so right. Presentation it sells. It really does. Like,
totally.
That's why it's like it's always one of those things where it's like the guys who just gain the most traction, they're just presenting super well, and they do a good job of that. Like, and they do a really good job of that.
Yeah.
What? It's past my bedtime because I've only been up for 20 minutes.
That's good. Oh, well, crap. Now I'm thinking of how I can adjust my setup and.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing too, right, Jordan? That was honestly, that was one of the other reasons why I wanted to change up my setup, because Jeremy did a video a while back where he was talking about I think it was his beard routine. I'm pretty sure it's his beard routine. Anyways, his setup is just so simple, right? Like the way he's got the camera, you know, looking down, and like the simplicity of like just like having, it was, you know, it's his workspace, but his workspace is also like the family, you know, like theater room kind of thing, right?
Yeah, totally.
And then he's got like his cigar room and stuff like that, which, man, I'm so glad I do not have an office like that, because I don't know how long that boy's gonna live for, but I can't imagine. But having like that simplicity of that room, and that to me is like, that's one of the things, like, it's like, honestly, like I've talked about him before, but Josh, you know, from Embrace of Your Life, like I really do like a set because it's just so simple, right? And there's no, it's just, here's a light, here's my photo in the background, boom. And like that's, and everyone is always going to be different, but that was one of the things for me that I really wanted to do, is I really wanted just to have a simple layout. But Jeremy is definitely like, I really like his stuff. Like he's so like, bloody talented.
Oh yeah, like he reminds me so much of Peter McKinnon. Like just his delivery, his B-roll. Like,
I think he even said that. I think he even said that he's talked about Peter McKinnon a lot in his reviews. But you know what I mean? Like that camera, like again, I have no idea what kind of camera he's using. I'm assuming it's
probably,
Sony.
So 3 years ago it would have been a Canon, because he switched to Sony
that's right.
in 2020, I believe.
Yeah, see, I could never do the ponytail.
No.
I couldn't do that. Couldn't do that look. It's not my thing. Maybe we should do a poll and see how many people think I should do it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But yeah, like his content is just so clean and so well done. But again, there's like, in my opinion, I look at it and go, there's nothing, like if my reviews all look like this, like again, like I think it'd be fantastic. And like, but his quality is just so, he's just got really good stuff, man. He's got really good stuff. But his B-roll is so good.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah, like even that B-roll just on the products alone. Like there's Ardius. Yeah,
you know,
man.
I was just gonna say, you know those guys on the left.
Oh yeah. Go, guys, seriously, if you haven't tried Ardius, man, please follow me on Instagram, go to my link tree, and use the discount code. My code, I believe, for Ardius Man is Scott15, but I can quickly go on there and just check that again. I think it's Scott15.
Burton 15, say 15%.
Burton 15. It's so funny because I wish I just had like a generic, like if people want to use an affiliate code with me, they'll be like, oh, we'll just use Scott 15 but then it changes from Burton to Scott to this, and I'm like, just keep it all the same. But
yeah, like mine for the most part, I've been pretty good about keeping it consistent, but
yeah,
there's a couple that are Bearded Truth 15, the Truth 10, but it's one of those kind of combinations. But yeah, Burton 15 to save on Ardius Man.
Get it.
Yeah, most definitely. I love it. At least one of every Ardius Man scent in sample oils. I need to use them. I haven't done that in a long time.
Honestly, man, I'm a huge fan of Ardius Man. I'm a huge fan of them.
Yeah,
like
they were one of the first companies to send me stuff to review.
Yeah,
super cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like super early on. Yeah.
Like this is one of their candles I have.
I've heard good things about that one.
Honestly, yeah, I've used their candles quite a fair bit. My wife really likes their candles, so
yeah,
we're definitely big fans of them. They got some good stuff, man.
Yeah,
they got some good stuff.
100%. I just remembered before we went live, we were gonna mention the like we were talking about the Chicago combs and such, but we never.
Oh yeah.
We talked about 2.5 hours worth of other stuff.
That's
good. My carbon fiber comb collection.
Yeah, I only have the number one here with me, but the other two are in the shower. So
yeah,
part of my routine. But I keep this one down here just because it's a nice comb, just to quickly do some touch ups, just to do some touch ups, and that's it.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's awesome.
On there.
Yeah, boy. And again, if you guys want to, we're just going to be self-promoting, for Jordan here. But if you guys want to get yourself some Magic City, go ahead, throw that discount code on there, Jordan. Go. Look at that. The Truth will save you 10% off of your next order from Magic City. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and get yourself some Magic City.
Facts. And stay tuned for, I'm going to be doing a whole unboxing video on their 3 new scents. Brickell, Hollywood, and Sunrise. So stay tuned for that coming soon.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for that because it just shipped out today. So it's either going to be a proper unboxing video, or if it's later in the week, I might wait till next week on Monday Night Truth. But I'm just going to kind of see and keep in touch with Mike. And if it's going to come in by Monday, might have to get him back on for the unboxing. But
that'd be awesome, man.
It all depends on when it arrives. But there will be a video. Videos somehow, some way when I get it. Try Magic City. 100%. Yeah,
get it.
It's really good stuff.
I love it.
Half that shelf is Magic City.
Yeah, you have a lot of Magic City, man. A lot of Magic City. It's awesome.
Good stuff for sure. But yeah, check out Scott's channel, link down below, as well as his Instagram. I just dropped a new video on Canadian Toggles beard masks. Definitely check that out. Really, really, really good masks. Like I had mine on today for 8 hours, and my beard still looks the same as it did when I left the house. Definitely recommend them. Check out that video. New reaction video on Friday. Lots more content coming soon. Hit him with that outro one more time, and check out Scott.
Thanks for having me on, buddy. Appreciate it.
Definitely. Anytime.